Good morning, I'm Isaiah Jacob. Memorial Tournament Day 3 just wrapped up this morning after being delayed yesterday afternoon. JT Poston separating himself at 12 under with Ryan Gerard falling back to 8 under. Sam Burns at 7 under. The final round of the tournament will go on after a brief intermission featuring groups of 3 teeing off at holes 1 and 10. We're live from the Memorial until 1:40. 10 TV takes over and begins their coverage at 2:30. On the ice last night, the Vegas Golden Knights took a 2-1 series lead over the Carolina Hurricanes with an overtime win in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. In baseball, the Guardians are coming off a 6-0 shutout win over the Rangers. They're back on today with the Rangers at 2:35. The Reds dropped to the Cardinals yesterday and continue their series this afternoon. Pre-game coverage begins right here on The Fan at 1:40. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Live and local, it's time for Fan Sports Sunday. If the weekend is a big desert for sports talk, think of this show as an oasis.
Yes, here we go.
Come drink from our pool of hot takes as you quench your thirst with. I thought I was going somewhere, but I'm not. So let's just start the show.
All right, mark your calendars. June 7th, 2026. The first day in my career where I've been deemed important. Colbar team is flanked by Jacob Reimer, Dylan Gonzalez. We are out here live at Muirfield Village in the hometown, Dublin, Ohio. Boys, I came here yesterday to kind of get a little pregame walkthrough for the show today.
The lay of the land.
Exactly, getting the lay of the land. Got to watch a little bit of golf, walking some of the course, walked the first 9.
How much of it did you walk? You walked the first 9?
Because I walked the first 9.
That's a big walk, because when you get out to like 2 or 3, you have to then fully commit because you're not coming back then.
I was kind of, yeah, I know. Because the course is kind of shaped like the NBC peacock feathers. How it goes out, then it wraps back around. It goes out, it wraps back around. And so, yeah, once you get past that certain point, it's like, all right, the only way to do it is to commit to all the first 9. So I got the first 9, but I came here to prepare to be important, a self-important media member.
Okay.
I get here. We work with a lot of people, a lot of TV people who have the connections. They've been out here. They've been there, done that. They know all the people. They know where to go. But, like, a little bit of a fish out of water experience. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get there a day ahead. I'm going to get ready to go. So I go to the media center. I walk up to the desk. And I'm like, I'm ready to pick up my credentials. I'm here.
Oh, goodness.
They said, who are you? I said, TLC. And they said, who's that?
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't say that. I said, Colbar team is 97-1 the Fan.
Did you say little Chet? Baby Chet?
No, I'm done with Chet Holmgren.
Okay.
But I said, Colbar team is 97-1 the Fan. And I go, I'm ready to pick up my credentials. And they're filing through, and they said, Dane, was it? Dane Sonsenbacher? I said, no.
No.
I said, I'm very, very flattered that you are mistaking me for a 4-year NFL vet, but no, that is not me. But I was here yesterday, fellas. I don't know how many times you guys have been here this week, but I was caught in the hailstorm. Were you guys here yesterday?
I was not. That could not have been very fun for you. Did you hit up the gift shops? Because those looked very busy after that.
How much money have you spent? Including your gambling debt.
No, not. I haven't
Undisclosed
done anything. I haven't bought anything for myself this week.
I know that you came here early today for the purpose of that, though.
Yes, but turned out not. Nothing was popping for me.
Okay.
I have too many golf shirts, and I was here Wednesday and Thursday. I can't remember which day it was, but I was in the gift shop, and I'm wearing a light blue and white striped golf shirt that has the U.S. Open at Pinehurst on. And I go and I'm looking at golf shirts, and I pull one out for a Memorial one that has a Memorial logo on it. And I come to the realization that as I'm standing there holding this golf shirt that is also blue and white striped, it is the exact same shirt that I have on, just has the Memorial logo. And I felt
but that changes everything, right?
I felt like a pure straight frat boy right there. And so I was like, I got to put this back. I have too many I have too many golf shirts.
Yeah, golf hats, too. You got the Titleist on right now?
Yes, I do.
Is it a big deal that you're clashing brands? You got the Nike shirt with the Titleist hat?
I don't think so. And
is that a part
I've
of
got Under Armour shorts on, too. So
okay.
I'm just majorly cracked.
How many days have you been out here?
I came out here Wednesday. We spotted Chris Pratt pretty early and hung with him on a couple holes. I like coming out here on Sunday. I like seeing the final round. I know a lot of people say Friday's the best day to come out here. Some people say Saturday is the best day. I'm a fan of Sunday, especially when the tournament's close, but that doesn't necessarily seem to be the case today.
All right, so the good news is that the weather's good today. You know how the Memorial is. Every single year we're going to get...
Knock on wood.
Yeah, I shouldn't even jinx it. I don't even believe in jinxes, but I still shouldn't jinx that because as it currently stands, no rain in the forecast according to my cell phone.
But it's Ohio weather. It's Memorial
It's
Week.
Ohio.
Anything could pop up.
Every single year we get the most ridiculous weather. Yesterday being the apex of it. Was standing in line right out here outside of our set to go hit the shuttles, and thank God that when the hail came down, I was under a tent because I saw some brave souls out there who did not want to lose their spot at the front of the line, decided to just duck and cover, like just putting their hands over their heads. Just some of them were just wearing the hail.
Oh my
to be honest with you, so the value of being at the front of the line for the shuttles to head out of here was too important for some people that they were willing to risk life and limb. I fortunately did not do that. I was tucked, covered under a tent with 90 of my best friends, but that forced the stoppage in play yesterday. They wrapped up round 3.
How long were you in cover for, you think, if you had to guess?
Only like 10 minutes. It was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. But we end round 3 with a leaderboard. We got JT Poston, who I believe was featured on I know for a fact was featured on Rothman and Ice earlier in the week. Am I correct? Because you were me on Friday.
Yes, and
am I correct in saying
Eric Cole was on?
Okay, Eric Cole is currently in 6th. So JT Poston, as it currently stands, has a pretty solid lead. He's up 12 under. Second place, Ryan Gerard is 8 under. We got Sam Burns 7 under. So JT Poston, the leader in the clubhouse. By the time that I got here yesterday, he and Ryan Gerard were the two who I was like somewhat following. I was kind of just like walking, and I was like, I was stopping a little bit. Honestly, you know, fellas, as I was going through the front 9, I actually found myself at some point watching the houses. I was kind of like being like a celebrity house hunter more than I was actually watching the golf.
There's a lot of nice ones.
I know. And PSA out there to anybody who lives on holes 7 or 8, if you would ever like to like go out to dinner and become friends someday, you are. We'll go wherever you want, and, you know, maybe have me over one day. That would be great.
It's funny walking by the houses and being like, I really like this one, that one, but in the end, we'll never be able to afford any of them. But I'm out here judging them like I'm on the market for all of them.
Oh my gosh, judging them as in envy, I hope.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I would live in that one. Yeah, that one though. The pool's not big enough.
The pool's not big enough. Well, 2 of us are living in apartments. Jacob Reimer's on house number 2 because he is the most mature 26-year-old you will ever meet in your life.
Yeah, I'd say so. Probably.
Married, daughter, second house.
Yes, that's correct.
You know, I'm not. I don't want to sound like the snobby condo owner, but I own a condo, Cole.
Oh,
I don't rent an apartment.
Is that a gong?
Okay. Let's get our facts.
I feel like I've just been put in my place.
I think that very much is a gong. That's a pretty strong flex.
There we go. That's not the Undertaker gong, but you know what?
It works.
That sounds like the gong at the beginning of Jungle Boogie. Isaiah, give me one more of those if you got it. Get down on it.
I think I like that gong better.
You were talking about JT Poston. He has a 4-shot lead now as the 4th round's getting ready to start, and it's a pretty big day for him because, like most golfers out there, playing a lot of golf today because he didn't finish the round yesterday, and playing close to 30 holes, maybe a little bit more. Well, the U.S. Open's coming up, and the U.S. Open qualifiers are tomorrow, which is called the longest day in golf, where you play 36 holes. You're walking 36 more holes of golf, and we've seen in the past few years. Cam Young played in it last year. That some I can't remember which course around Columbus, Ohio, they were playing at last year, but like Max Homa was there, Ricky Fowler was playing in it. Well, JT Poston is currently not in the U.S. Open, so he has to play in the U.S. Open qualifier.
You said 36 holes tomorrow?
Yes, and he's going to be
playing 31 today.
31 today, and
because at the time of the stoppage, he and Gerard had just finished up hole number 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, but if he wins today, he's exempt into the U.S. Open. So,
okay,
that's going to be a lot of golf over the next 2 days if he does not come through today.
So a 4-stroke lead heading into round 4.
Yes,
you'd think that would be pretty safe. So JT Poston. Let's not screw this up. All right, yeah. That would be quick math. 67 holes of golf across 2 days. You're a big time golf dude.
That's a lot of holes.
Could you handle? Could you handle playing 67 holes of golf across a 2-day stretch?
Now, I think I would really like to do it. Yes.
At your most golf deprived.
But the most
is Vegas still here? Could he play?
The most I've played in a day is 27, and I was very exhausted, and I was riding in a cart for those 27 holes. These guys are walking what could be 60-some holes in 2 days in a row because he's not the only one. I don't know he's the only one of note because he's in the lead. But there's going to be a few other guys that are playing here that are going to be playing at a big time country club somewhere in Central Ohio tomorrow for the longest day in golf.
There's a reason that there are not many fat golfers, and that is because these dudes have to hoof it like crazy.
Why do you think John Daly was so good?
No idea. But it's one of the most athletic anomalies you will ever find in your life.
I don't think he was doing them sober. Allegedly.
Probably not. No, but that's my thing that I was thinking yesterday. I'm like, how in the world does everybody go out there and just drink all day on the golf? Not the pros, but
Right.
just the everyday people going out there on the golf course. I'm walking the course here. I walked half of it. I'm sweating through my shirt. I'm like, I had one of the most much-needed showers of my life yesterday after walking half of the course. And I'm legitimately walking through the first 9 holes, Dylan, thinking to myself, I have no idea how, with all of the adversity of just the heat and it's long and, everyone's like having a good time as they're golf. Well, if you're a decent golfer, golf can be frustrating if you suck. But I'm thinking to myself, how in the world do guys go out there and just get trashed on the golf course all day long? And that's a great time.
I think because they're having so much fun and drinking that they kind of forget about that they're playing that many holes of golf, and then they realize it in the morning when they wake up the next day.
Yeah, I imagine so. Anyway, so do you consider Saturday or do you consider Sunday to be the beginning or the end of the week?
Oh.
According to the Lord's book, it's the last day.
Yeah, I guess it's the
Sabbath.
the end of the week.
Good, that makes this tease easier. We'll talk about the story of the week coming up next. Stick around, Fan Sports Sunday.
All the 10 TV people come over to our side of the building to take a deuce. That should tell you something about how we operate. The Fan.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Did you know you can save up to $35 on your next fill-up? Redeem your points for big savings at the pump. Exclusions apply. See site for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Get Eco.
Hey, Aaron, I'm enjoying this.
I think we're going to win.
I like it when we get together with our customers like this.
What do you mean?
Well, we're enjoying the game, they're enjoying the game, we're all enjoying the game together. I invented a song about it.
Let's hear it.
Like a sports team, we train really hard like a sports team. We're always on guard, we save you money. We're really funny. Team up with Eco, you'll think, oh, hooray! Like a sports team, we are on your side like a sports team. We don't run and hide, we save you money. We're really funny. Team up with Eco, you'll think, oh, hooray!
That was really good.
When you get Eco, you're getting the winning team.
Get Eco.
All-star plumbers, all-star electricians, and every possible star HVAC technicians.
Call us when you need us, everyone. Go to geteco.com.
I lost my brother.
I lost my sister.
I lost my best friend.
Each year, Ohio loses some of its best and brightest to train car accidents.
Everyone knows that crossing is bad.
Stop signs and crossbucks just aren't enough. How can you help? Report bad crossings at angelsontrack.org. That's angelsontrack.org. Because bad crossings kill good drivers. Sponsored by Angels on Track, aired by OAB and this station.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Join T-Bone and Tyvis mornings on The Fan for football, food, and fun, featuring T-Bone.
Now, when you were talking about the football stuff, I was listening, but when you said Waffle House, I leaned forward in my chair.
And national champ Tyvis Powell.
I was staring myself in the mirror for a good 10 minutes today looking at it.
Where they solve all the world's complex problems.
We're not putting the toothpaste back in the toothpaste container.
Sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus.
Football, food, and fun with T-Bone and Tyvis. Weekday mornings from 6 to 9 on The Fan.
Looking to save sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been your one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
3 decades, one family, and a simple promise to deliver a white glove customer experience every single time. Newman Roofing, locally owned, family operated, and proud to have earned 1,200 5-star reviews from families just like you. Call Newman Roofing today, 614-NEW-ROOF, or visit newmanroofing.com.
I'm Jeff Hogan. I've been a journalist at 10 TV for more than 20 years. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it moves. It moves you to act, to speak up, or lend a hand. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
Morning Juice is now on YouTube weekday mornings starting at 6. If you're a fan of Bobby Carpenter, he's ready to attack and dominate. If you're a fan of Jeff Dudoff, drive directly to a hospital. Seriously, the Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunday's looking pretty nice all across Central Ohio today. We're going to have some pretty comfortable temperatures moving into the later parts of this afternoon before warming into the mid-80s. But tomorrow, summer starts making itself very apparent with highs pushing into the upper 80s and the chance for a few afternoon thunderstorms possible. I'm your 10 Weather Impact meteorologist, Lily Aldrich, with 97.1 The Fan.
Catch T-Bone and Tyvus weekday mornings from 6 to 9. If you're not completely satisfied, we'll rewind time and erase your brain. For real, The Fan. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday, live from the Memorial.
Presented by the Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. And sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
We are here. Cole Bartimus, Jacob Reimer, Dylan Gonzalez, Isaiah Jacob, back in the studio. Nothing quite like doing a radio show with your boss literally looking over your shoulder the whole time. How's it going, Fish?
Sure, he always is in spirit.
I wish we had like a mobile mic so we could do like a question of the day and just poll strangers on something.
I brought that up to Fish, and he said you got to worry about a drunken patron walking up and grabbing the mic, and I was like, that's actually a good point that I didn't think of. I'm glad you get paid the big bucks for me to run these ideas through.
What's rule number 1 in broadcasting?
Don't give up your microphone.
That's exactly right.
Got to keep a firm grasp on it.
I think Jacob Reimer just learned something today because he was a little bit slow on that one.
Yeah.
Never give up the microphone. That's rule number 1 in broadcasting.
Yep, I guess I was a little slow on that one.
If we walked up to just 10 random women and asked them, are you a regular coffee drinker? How many out of the 10 do you think would say yes?
7 to 8.
7 to 8 says Dylan.
Did Fish say 11?
I think Fish said 11.
I think I'm there with him on that.
I would ask just random strangers walking past us, but the problem is that the direction of sound is to a speaker out in front of us.
Yeah.
And so I don't think they would directly look to us here at the desk.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
I'm sorry, what was your final guess?
I'm with Fish, 11.
Okay. Maybe we'll have to, if I can ask 10 women at this event, are you a regular coffee drinker? If we find one who says no, then I guess Dylan would win. Actually, no. Make a decision, 7 or 8.
8.
I was going to say we could just have Adam King ask as he was walking by, but he was on his telephone. So
there's Tyler right there.
Get
him to ask.
No shocker there with Adam.
Tyler Danber's going to be joining us here at 11:30. We will play round 1 of the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Championships, football edition. I'm sorry, wait, are you a coffee drinker, ma'am? No?
Oh,
there you go.
We got one.
We got one already.
Dang it.
So the very first person who we asked, we said, if we asked 10 women just
That's
passing by,
crazy.
are you a regular coffee drinker? How many would say yes? Jacob said all 10. So there's one right there. So that's one for you.
Yeah.
There's a no. There's a yes.
No. There's a no.
There's a yes.
So we're 3-2. But we said 10, and so you've already clinched.
Yeah.
So there you go. You said 8. So
What are the odds?
Doesn't even
man?
matter.
What are the odds? The very first person just walks up and just says, "Nope, I'm not a coffee drinker." It's fantastic.
We appreciate you all for your participation. This game ended on the 4th person who said whether or not they're a regular coffee drinker. All right, so the story of the week this week was, it either broke middle of our show on Rothman and Ice, noon to 3, Monday through Fridays. It happened either Monday or Tuesday, mid-show. Myles Garrett getting traded to the Rams. So just to recap the specifics of the trade, the Rams get Myles Garrett, who signed the extension with Cleveland last year. He still has 1 year left on that extension. Or I'm sorry, he has 1 year left on his previous contract before that 4-year extension even kicks in. So he goes to the Rams. He's currently 30 years old, will turn 31 at the end of the season. The Browns get in return Jared Verse, who is a 25-year-old defensive end from the Rams who will be turning 26, entering year 3. So you get a lot of club control out of him. You'll have basically 3 years because he was a first-round pick, so he's going to get the 5th-year team option there. And you assume that you extend him, so the Browns will get Jared Verse for basically 7 years. On top of that, you get a first-rounder in next year's coveted draft. You get a second-rounder in 28, and then we were kind of, all making fun of it a little bit. A 2029 third-round pick that will become a first if the Rams trade Myles Garrett back into the AFC North. So the Browns being a little bit scared of their own shadow on that one. But, Don, I'll throw it to you first. I think that this trade was originally received kind of poorly because the Browns just don't have much else to hold on to outside of Myles Garrett. Like, he was the one thing saving them from what was otherwise, ho-hum Browns embarrassment. That's not exactly new. But I think they got a lot good in return. I think Jared Verse is, I told you, you get basically 7 years of him if you choose to extend him. He's good, as it currently stands, he looks good enough for that. And so even though it's really painful for Browns fans to lose Myles Garrett, who was the one thing to hold on to, you weren't winning anything with him.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate of when crappy organizations have generational talent that they should just sell it whenever it makes sense. Like, I thought the Angels should have traded like Shohei Ohtani, for example, instead of losing him for nothing. I thought they should have traded Mike Trout 5 years ago. Like, you're not going anywhere with them, so you might as well try to get a bunch of pieces in return so you could hopefully get out of this hole that you're in. In the Browns' case, you've been in that hole for 27 years, but I digress. I'm also on the Jared Verse. I think Jared Verse I think people were looking at the Micah Parsons trade and were like, oh, the Browns should have got 2 first-round picks. You essentially did get 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Jared Verse is the defensive rookie of the year from 2 years ago. He was a first-round pick. You get the actual first-round pick in the 2027 draft with this, which is super coveted by the whole league. And you can use that to trade up or do whatever you need to do next year, or maybe you trade down depending on what you need to do. So they have more options now with the Myles Garrett trade. But I feel like Browns media is hyping up Jared Verse almost too much. And I feel like they're putting very high expectations on him before he even plays a down of football for the Browns. And I just think they should have just made the trade and then let it sit. I think they are purposely hyping it up to make themselves and this trade look better. And I think they're doing him a disservice. But if he goes out and balls out, then none of the talk matters.
State-run media, huh? Are you being making fun of Browns fans for losing Myles Garrett?
I guess I'm on the side of it of he's a player that I would think you would want to be in a win-now situation.
Yes.
And now he absolutely is with the Rams, and who knows how long that would have taken for the Browns. It wasn't for his entire career, basically, in Cleveland, and it didn't look like that for the foreseeable future. If you got maybe a 5-year window with him, which that's kind of what the Rams are looking at, and they're in a much better position to win now, especially with him added there. But I was reading this from Albert Breer, where I think I can give Browns fans maybe be a little bit more okay with this.
By the way, Isaiah, get ready to chime in.
Barry is part of a sort of think tank buddy group of executives across sports that include St. Louis Cardinals president of baseball operations, Oklahoma City Thunder general manager Sam Presti, and Pittsburgh Penguins general manager. And Presti gave Andrew Barry some advice on this trade. Basically going back to the Paul George trade that Oklahoma City made, sending him to the Clippers.
For how many first-round picks?
A lot of first-round picks.
And that netted them who?
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, he was a young rookie at the time, didn't know that he would – we knew that the potential was there for him to turn into something good, but not
two-time MVP.
Not two-time MVP.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that's what Jared Verse is going to be, but he's a young stud rookie that had a great year and had a lot of momentum with the Rams, and now he comes over here to Cleveland. You get a lot more picks with the Myles Garrett trade that you can use to get more assets to be potentially in the position that the Thunder are in.
I wonder if there's any sort of connective tissue here that the three people who Andrew Barry consulted, the president of baseball operations with the Cardinals, Chaim Bloom, Oklahoma City GM Sam Presti, and Penguins GM Kyle Dubas. I wonder if there's anything to the fact that those are all mid-markets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could see that.
Baseball is obviously different. Different salary
it's not like
caps
the
and all
Cardinals
that.
can't sign free agents, but for the most part.
Actually, no, I lived in St. Louis. The Cardinals cannot sign free agents unless they are boring dads who are looking to settle down. I'm dead serious. The reputation of the St. Louis Cardinals is that the only free agents that they can sign are the boring people who are settling down in life, and not like the 26-year-old up-and-comer then they convince themselves that they're in on Bryce Harper and Giancarlo Stanton, and then it all ends up just being the 34-year-old dads whose career is just they got 3 years left.
I got to bust you out. I know it's not your fault because Reimer brought up the Cardinals, but T-Bone said he put the over/under on one of you mentioning that you did radio in St. Louis and that you had mentioned the Cardinals during this show. So you proved him right. Yep.
Well, hey, it's a draw so far. Wow, that's a push. If the over/under was 1, then I hit it. All right, Isaiah, I gave you the warning to throw in your headphones here. Look, man, I know that losing the one awesome player that you had doesn't feel good, although you got to admit it made all the sense in the world. But is there any sort of bitterness that Myles Garrett got everything that he wanted? He rigged the system somehow to get all of the money, which he got the money from the Browns because he wanted the next contract extension. He got that. And what he should have sacrificed by signing that contract extension was that he couldn't just pick and choose where he wanted to go because the Browns held all the control. Evidently, the Browns still send him to a ready-made winner, and he is now in a prime position to potentially win a Super Bowl this year. Does that kind of leave you feeling like you're on the outside looking in?
I don't have bitterness towards Myles because he gave us such a long window of great play. And he was almost never banged up. Every season he was putting in a lot of games. And so for that reason, what do I want out of Myles? He gave us, he had the sack record last year. He's been fantastic. First ballot Hall of Famer already. He gave us everything we needed for the defense, but the Browns were just a little bit too dysfunctional. The only people that I have any bitterness towards during this trade are the people that are upset with the Browns for doing it. There's no part of this trade that even if you're someone who doesn't believe in Andrew Barry and the draft picks, you got a viable asset that's already proven. It would be one thing if we got 2 first-round picks in the second and third, and you would say, well, what are we going to do with those picks? Do I trust Andrew Barry, even though his last 2 drafts have been pretty solid? And so for the people that are upset with it, I just don't know what you're upset about. It was clear that we weren't contending this year. The only people that are probably upset about it are people that think Shedeur is the future of the quarterback position, because this trade just ensures you that the Browns don't believe in Deshaun, and they surely do not believe that Shedeur is the future for the Browns. That's about all I know.
One question before we go to break. This is a loser test, okay? I'm letting you know, this is a loser test. If Myles Garrett wins a Super Bowl with the Rams, are you going to be happy for him?
That is such a good question. I won't be cheering for Myles.
Oh, my God.
But when he wins it,
don't fail the loser test.
It'll be good for Myles.
You are a loser if your players go to other teams and win and you're happy for them.
Hey, what do you want from me? When LeBron went to the Lakers, I was happy for that too.
What about Miami?
Why?
See, Miami, I wasn't happy. But when LeBron, when he went to the Lakers and won, I was like, we saw him carry the 2018 Cavs. Who would want to be on that team in 2019? Nobody.
All right. See, this is just based on my age, I was in middle school when LeBron went to the Heat, and I saw a lot of people who were wearing a lot of Cavs shirts in elementary school start wearing Heat shirts in middle school. So that must be there's a big divide between Columbus Cavaliers fans and Cleveland Cavaliers
Can't
fans.
say anything to me because I had a Dwayne Wade jersey, so I was already there.
I don't even know what to do with that, to be honest with you. Hey, Tyler Danberg's on deck. We are going to play part 1 of the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Football Edition Championship. Stick around. 2 minutes, 97.1 The Fan.
Family owned and operated. It isn't all sunshine and rainbows. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Here's something you don't hear admitted very often. When you run a business with your family, you don't always get along with them. We argue, we debate, we have real conversations about the decisions that we make. But at Care, every conversation comes back to our priorities, doing right by our employees and our customers. Because when you treat your team like family, they take better care of the families they serve. And when you treat your customers the way you'd want your own family treated, trust follows. That mindset doesn't always maximize short-term profits, but it builds something better, long-term relationships. Today, more and more local companies are being bought by venture capital firms, where maximizing profits often leads to a sales-first mentality. Care is still family-owned and locally operated, so we can keep people, not profits, at the center of every decision. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Common Man here. Join me June 20th for the Common Man Mile at this year's Fan 5K in Westerville. Get signed up at 971therace.com.
The 97.1 The Fan 5K is presented by Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, and the Common Man Mile is sponsored by Rose Pest Solutions. Rose Pest Solutions has been protecting Columbus homes and businesses for over 165 years. Got a pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Common Man, we got lots of exciting things this month.
That's right, like the grand opening of the new hotel so you can stay and play.
Plus, we got lots of great entertainment lined up now through October. We got the Hollywood Tribute Band concert series, from the timeless magic of the Beatles to the fire and swagger of Johnny Cash.
And don't forget about the $250,000 Sweet Spins drawings on Saturdays through June. You can win $250K cash or a 2-night package at the new hotel.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Good morning, I'm Jacob Reimer. The third round is finished and the final round is just about to get underway out here at Muirfield Village. There will be groups of 3 going off both holes 1 and 10 this afternoon. JT Poston is your leader at 12 under par, and he's 4 clear of second place, 6 clear of fourth place. He will start his final round at 12:50 with Ryan Gerard and Sam Burns. Gerard sits at 8 under, while Burns is 1 back of him at 7 under. Tommy Fleetwood and Wyndham Clark are in the penultimate group at 12:38. Both of them are at 6 under. Two-time defending champion Scotty Scheffler will start his chase at 12:14 with Justin Rose and Keegan Bradley. Those 3 are all at 3 under for the tournament. Once again, all chasing your leader, JT Poston. The Memorial Tournament Leaderboard Update is sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Tee off towards a more personal banking experience at BMI Federal Credit Union. Your CBUS top picks, best credit union for 8 years in a row. Visit BMIFCU.org. Well, another update here in an hour on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Question from a listener: do you dopes ever get tired of talking about Ohio State? No. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
The Fan. You're locked into a special edition of Fan Sports Sunday, live from the Memorial Tournament.
Presented by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. And sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
All right, so we learned last segment that Isaiah Jacob is flirting with loserdom. Tyler Danberg has admitted that he is in full loserdom, that if Myles Garrett goes to the Rams and wins the Super Bowl, he's going to be happy for him.
Absolutely. I'm with Isaiah. Great to be with you guys, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm also with Isaiah's point of, like, why are people mad about, like, where him? Well, you brought up about him getting to choose where he went. He had a full no trade clause. He was going to go somewhere where there were a contender and they could afford him. That's probably like 4 to 6 teams in the entire
know,
league.
but
And one of them is the Rams.
Exactly.
No, it all makes sense. It just, I don't know why I'm upset on Browns fans' behalf if they're not upset, to be honest with you. So I'm going to, I guess.
Hey, I told you why you should, because
hey, you are a multi-talented media member, by the way. That was a hell of an update that you just did.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hold on.
There we go.
I even did on the wedding ring hand. This dude fist bumps me all the time with his wedding ring hand, and it kills.
He does it on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. I've started to do it on purpose now.
All right, Tyler Danberg joins us. Speaking of multi-talented media members, we need your brain. So you have the reputation, untested so far, by the way, but you had the reputation of being one of the most encyclopedic brains that we have at 97.1 The Fan. And so when
I tested him one time when you were out. I asked him to come on and talk Ohio State all around what's going on campus, and then randomly hit him with World Baseball Classic questions. And he was on it.
That's right.
It was impressive.
I did hear that.
They were
story.
at the Big Ten tournament, and before the game, we had him on the Buckeye Show. And mid question, he starts calling the action that's going on, and then starts to answer the question again. I loved it. I got so excited for that.
See, this is the scariest part, guys, is that when I inevitably fall flat on my face here, the reputation's all going to go down by the wayside.
I have faith in you.
All right, so Isaiah's going to cue up our American Idol music because we are going to play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? So when Jacob Reimer started hosting shows, I said, look, buddy, you're in Columbus, Ohio. You can't just know college basketball. I got to make sure you know football, too.
Even though I named 10 of the 14 members of the Sun Belt.
Guess what? They also play basketball, so you don't miss basketball. That's what I thought. So we started playing Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Football Edition, and so we're going to have 2 different rounds. We're going to have one round with Jacob Reimer playing and one round with Dylan Gonzalez playing.
I almost got it last week.
So
as close as I've been.
Isaiah has been the universal lifeline all the way through.
Which he is great, by the way. He's great.
Will you let me finish?
I'm just saying.
We now have 2 lifelines. Isaiah is one lifeline. He's going to play with somebody. You're going to play with somebody else. Now, since Jacob's been the one playing all the games, don't even try. Jacob's been the one playing every game, so we're going to treat Dylan as the away team. So he is going to get to choose who his lifeline is.
What?
Dylan gets to choose either
This is absurd.
Either Tyler Danberg or Isaiah Jacob as his lifeline.
Well, last time we did something similar to this, me and Isaiah killed it, so I'm going to stay loyal to Isaiah.
Let's go.
Okay. So Isaiah Jacob has proven to be very useful in these games.
Yes.
Tyler Danberg has the reputation of being number 1, hasn't been that tested. So that means that Tyler Danberg's here, and he is going to be Jacob Reimer's lifeline.
Let's do it.
So the first round of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Football Edition, we will have the college football and NFL football questions for 1st through 5th grade, and your 3 lifelines. I will remind you, you get a peek, copy, and save. A peek means that you get to ask Tyler what his answer would be. You don't have to submit his answer, but you get to consult him in advance. The copy is you are turning it over to Tyler, and he is basically just answering the question for you. Whatever his answer is, you got to copy his work.
Okay.
The save. After you have already missed a question, Tyler can jump in and save you if he gets it correct.
It could come early, Tyler.
All right.
It's okay.
We're
in it together.
We start easy, and then we go hard. I heard it, too. Don't even try that. So don't freak out if it starts out super easy. You'll be using the 4th grade and 5th grade questions, okay? Jacob Reimer, you are on the clock.
Yep.
By the way, another thing. If this goes longer than 2 segments, you're automatically out. So that ensures that you're...
Well, then don't say the question twice.
Okay. Question number 1. 1st grade college. Where did Saquon Barkley go to college?
That would be Penn State.
That would be correct.
There we go.
Dude, he's so on it. 1st grade NFL. Tom Brady finished his NFL career for which team?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That is correct. 2nd grade college. There is one MAC school that plays in the state of New York. What is it?
Oh, my goodness. One MAC school that plays in the state of New York.
There is one MAC school that plays in the state of New York. What is it?
Does it say it in the name? Like, can I look at the MAC standings or something?
I don't think he's going to answer that.
I'm not going to let you. That'd make it way too easy.
Gosh dang it. I should know this.
You should know this.
Well, we are on 2nd grade college football, and Jacob Reimer's flirting with one of his lifelines already.
Go ahead.
Think college basketball.
I know. I can't.
For the sake of time, just go ahead and use it.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a peek.
All right. That means that
no. Copy.
That means that Tyler Danberg is going to answer this question on Jacob Reimer's behalf.
Nate Oates' former school, the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, my gosh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb.
I was trying to
That
get
is
the medal,
correct,
I was trying to get
and
the
that
medal
is correct, too.
Jacob, trying to get you to think Nate Oates as well.
All right.
C.J. Massenberg, great Buffalo Bull for
That's
Nate
so
Oates.
true.
Also, in the football realm, Khalil Mack.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. He played in the shoe.
Jarrett Patterson.
I'm so disappointed in
All
myself.
right. 2nd grade NFL. Name one of the 3 teams that the New England Patriots beat in the playoffs last season on their way to the Super Bowl.
One of the 3 that they beat on the way. The Denver Broncos.
That is correct. They beat... I thought about making this question, who was
That
the
was
quarterback?
Jared Stidham.
Who was? Thank you. I almost made this question. Who was the quarterback for the Broncos? And then I thought for a second you'd say Bo Nix, and I didn't want that to be the second grade question. All right, third grade college. What is the name of the Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State rivalry?
That is Bedlam.
That is correct. Third grade NFL. You've used your copy. You still have the peek, which happens before you answer a question.
Yes.
And you have the save, which happens after you incorrectly answer a question. Third grade NFL. Fox has used 2 different rules analysts as their NFL coverage. Name one of them.
Oh, my goodness.
Fox has used 2 different rules analysts on their NFL coverage. Name one of them.
On names. I'm using my peek.
That means that Jacob Reimer is going to take a look at what Tyler Danberg would say, although you do not have to submit his answer.
So I can give him an answer and he can choose?
Yes. So
I'm
I'll ask you
most
the
likely
question.
going to choose it.
Okay, we will go with Dean Blandino.
I'm going with it.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Is Mikey Rulebux, Mike Pereira the other?
Yeah, he's the main one. See, aren't you so glad that you have this? So Jacob Reimer, because Dylan Gonzalez had passed off on Tyler Danberg and he's saving Isaiah Jacob for 1 o'clock.
I'm going to fail. I already know it.
We are going to take a quick break here, but we have the hard parts next.
Okay.
4th grade college, 4th grade NFL, 5th grade college, 5th grade NFL, and all you have left is a save.
Yeah.
And you better hope Tyler Danberg can save you. Keep it here, 97 on the Fan.
If you miss a live show, you can catch the podcast. If you miss the podcast, our hosts have volunteered to have dinner with you.
Ma, the meatloaf!
The Fan.
Welcome to Hollywood Casino.
What can I get you?
How you doing, Columbus?
The same Hollywood you know, with a new hotel to love. Hollywood Casino and Hotel Columbus, coming June 2026. Book now. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the 3rd time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-0000. That's 800-791-0000.
Ms. Fernandez, what are those tiny things?
Those are what we call amoebas. You can only see them through a microscope.
Wow.
Today's students are tomorrow's great thinkers and innovators. But right now, there's a funding crisis in public schools. Millions of kids go to schools that don't have funding for books, computers, and so much more just because of where they live. You can help change that. Donors Choose is a nonprofit that lets you support students and teachers in your community and beyond. You choose which supplies to support. You could provide first graders with pencils and paper, or other students with their first chapter books, help a music class get a guitar.
You could even supply a classroom like mine with a science project. But what you're really giving is the moment that sparks a brighter tomorrow.
To learn more, please visit DonorsChoose.org. That's DonorsChoose.org. Choose students. Shape the future.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed supporting kids' mental health?
Teachers need tons of help.
I had never experienced players being so down that they can't even participate.
It's so important that we are constantly educating ourselves.
It's the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
The Kids Mental Health Foundation has free tools and information developed by experts. Scan the QR code or check out kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org to get started.
Welcome back to What Is That Thing? Today our guest is
Dr. Melvin Parsbrucker. I invented the sump pump.
Ah, the sump pump. I've heard Apex Pros talk about those.
Yes, the pros who knows are true experts in sump pumpology.
So, Doctor, what is that thing?
You see, a sump pump is a device designed to pump out sump.
Sump?
For the pump.
You say the pumps?
Sump.
Sump. And what exactly is sump?
It's what gets pumped.
I want to be sure I'm hearing you right. Sump?
Sump.
And that's what gets
pumped. Look, maybe Apex Pros can explain it at your level.
Well, Apex Pros says some pumps are made to keep groundwater from accumulating and flooding your basement, especially this time of year with the big spring rains and the uniquely shallow water table in and around Franklin County. A simple sump pump can protect your home from tens of thousands of dollars in damage.
It's made to sump the pump.
Of course.
No doubt about it. Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Spring cleaning is when homes get a new twinkle in their eye,
a new spring in their step,
a new color in their cheeks.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
When that shiny truck from 1-800-GOT-JUNK arrives at your house,
it's a sign of a new beginning,
a clean start,
a breath of fresh air.
When your home feels clean and happy,
the people inside feel clean and happy too.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit us at 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
I'm Tracy Townsend, anchor at 10 TV News This Morning. This community is my home, and it means everything to me. I care deeply about the stories we bring you each day, especially the ones that truly impact your life, from women's health and advocacy to the decisions happening at the State House. My goal is simple: help you feel informed and connected, because when news moves fast, you need a team that moves with you. Make the move to 10 TV News This Morning, weekdays from 5 to 9, anywhere you watch.
The Fan has a secret radio station. It's called The Fan 2. You can listen to the Bob and Tom Show, Jim Rome, and Buckeye stuff. Why do they pay me big money to whisper? The Fan 2 is on the Fan's HD2 channel and streaming on the Fan app. You're welcome.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Weston Air Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
30 hours of live Memorial coverage? Yes, please. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday, live at the Memorial Tournament.
Presented by the Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain Heating and Cooling, and sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
You know, I don't know. If I were Jacob Reimer, I'd be a little bit nervous because my lifeline is not really focused in the break with the toughest questions coming up.
I have all the faith in Tyler Danberg.
Apparently more than Dylan had because he passed on.
I would trust him with my 8-month-old daughter.
And I took that personally.
Wow.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Shout out Nora.
Yes.
I stand by my loyalty to Isaiah Jacob.
Thank you, Dylan.
We'll see how that works.
I was about to say, I wonder, that had to make Isaiah feel pretty good about himself. Did Nora make it out here?
Not yet.
Okay.
Later today.
I imagine that, 9 months old get in for free.
I think so.
Yes, free up to 15 if you didn't know.
Up to 15?
Yep, you got to come in with someone who, has a badge, but
so
they
if
have
you
one.
Can't drive here, you
Pretty
get
much.
it for free.
Yes.
Which,
that's not bad, man.
Knowing that now, I'm very upset with my dad for the amount of times that he's come here and
Todd father
and not brought me when I was less than 15 years old.
Hey, on this topic,
I could have seen Tiger's chip on 16 like he didn't. He chose to go up and get a spot on 18.
On this topic, so Rothman and Ice were out here. This was either Wednesday or Thursday, but it was one of the days where Ryan Baker's dad came up to the set and introduced himself. So you know where I'm going with this, and this is how this ties into your dad. So Ryan Baker's dad comes up to Rothman and Ice and says, "Hey, I'm Bake's dad." I'm like, he called his own son Bake?
That is interesting.
I'm like, that'd be if the Todd father came up and said, "Hey, I'm Rhyme Time's dad." I'm like, are you calling yourself by your own nickname that's also your son's nickname, but it's also your nickname?
Rhyme Time has been passed down. It started with him and my mom.
But I know, exactly. Like, everybody calls me and my family Bart. Like, my dad's Bart, I'm Bart, my brother's Bart, my sister's Bart, my other brother's Bart. Like, all of us had the exact same last name.
Yeah.
Or the exact same nickname. And so it's like, that would be weird if my dad came up to somebody on my behalf and said, "Hey, I'm Bart's dad." I'm like, that's also you, dude. You know?
Cole, what's your dad's name?
Brian.
What's your brother's name?
Which one?
Both of them.
Luke and Zach.
So do you guys have like C Bart, L Bart, B Bart, Z Bart?
You're C Bart Radio.
You are.
I'm Cole Bart. Cole Bart,
Yeah.
Luke Bart. I guess it kind of does.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, well, your lifeline was not paying attention during the break. He was kind of
He's fine.
shaking hands and kissing babies. So we'll have to see if he's locked in. Because
So Erica Hoon with the Ohio State Athletic Department, she does a wonderful job with the events team.
Look at
everywhere.
he
knows people.
I know. And I know nobody. I go up to the media place, and they're like, "Are you Dane Sonsenbacher?" And I'm like, "No." But I can be. We're both white with dark hair. He was a receiver. I'm tall, which is a very flimsy connection. We both live in Dublin. I can be, but no, I'm not. That's okay. We got a credential in right now.
Look at him turning up
All
the
right,
music.
Scotty
Didn't even
Vegas
have to
texts.
tell him
Yep,
to.
because he wants us to get on with it. Scotty Vegas texts in. I put the ask in on milkshakes. I'll let you know what I hear back.
Fish has no faith in Scotty. I have all the
am
faith
going
in
to
Scotty.
Love that message. Thank you, Scotty Vegas. All right, so I believe we left off. We had made it through third grade.
Correct.
You had used both of your pre-answer lifelines. You
Yeah,
used
I
the
just
peak.
have the save.
Yes. So the question that tripped you up the first time was second grade college. There was one MAC school that plays in the state of New York. What is it? You used your copy, and you were brought to your knees when Tyler Danberg said Buffalo, and you're like, how in the world did I not get that?
Yeah. Very disappointed in myself.
You used your peak on third grade NFL. Fox has used two different rules analysts on their NFL coverage. Name one of them. You used your peak. Tyler Danberg suggested Dean Blandino. You accepted that answer and you submitted it, so you're good.
Yeah.
We move on. It's a lot harder in fourth grade and fifth grade here. Fourth grade college. In 2019, this school had 2 tight ends drafted in the first round. In 2019, this school had 2 tight ends drafted in the first round.
I'm immediately. Oh no!
Tyler
That's a bad
Danberg has
sign.
fallen to his knees, which means that if Jacob Reimer cannot come up with this, his one lifeline of a save is not looking too confident over there at that end of the table.
In the first round,
Is Tyler in the shot? Can we see? Can we see how
Yes,
upset
he is in the
himself?
shot.
Okay.
He's in the shot.
So the YouTubers can see that Tyler's upset with himself already.
My mind immediately went to Kyle Pitts. But is that too late or too early? I don't know. But I also don't know.
No
that
pre-helping, Tyler.
I don't know that Florida had 2 quality tight ends to send in the first round. So,
you know what's gonna be great about this question?
I'm talking myself out of it now.
Tyler is like thinking like you
He's
wouldn't.
locked
Like
in.
he is. He's putting so much effort
He's
into thinking.
not even listening to you. He's just looking dead straight at some.
But you
at
know
a
what's
set of
great?
grass.
You know what's great? I expect Isaiah to know this answer. So in an alternate universe where Isaiah is the lifeline, I think this answer would be submitted correctly. But I need something out of you.
I don't think it's correct. I think Tyler might be there, so I'm going to use my save. I'm just going to say Ohio State.
It was not Ohio State. Tyler Danberg. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God, that buzzer really put some pressure on. I mean, it's chalky, and just reading your reaction, it was not Ohio State. It's giving the inkling that maybe it's somewhere in the Big Ten. I mean, it is tight end you. We're going to go Iowa.
Let's go.
Yes.
What a fake out. You weren't thinking.
He's locked in.
Zeke, would you have gotten that?
Yes, I would have gotten that.
I know. Was this all a charade?
No, that was not a charade. That was...
It's a great pull, though. Tight end University. That's Iowa.
You were in agony trying to come up with that. But you got it, so we move on.
Yes, we're alive.
I know,
We're still
Zeke.
alive. Not
Which
hanging
two?
on by a thread.
Which 2 tight ends?
Oh, jeez.
Fan Hawkinson, we don't have to worry about
Oh, okay.
All right,
Okay.
fourth grade NFL.
Okay.
Derrick Henry began his NFL career as a backup to whom? Derrick Henry began his NFL career as a backup to whom? I think Isaiah would get this too.
I'm kind of picturing it, but I don't. I'm cooked. I don't.
No, incorrect.
What did he say?
Did you say Chris
I
Henry?
think he meant to say Chris Johnson, CJ2K.
Chris Johnson.
That is not correct. Jacob Reimer.
I failed.
He's got to say it. You got to make him say it.
I'm not smarter than a 5th grader.
There you go. Isaiah, who is it?
Good old DeMarco Murray.
See, there you go.
Gosh.
Well done, Isaiah.
Would you have gotten that?
Was he not
Well,
with
first of all, I should ask you because you're right.
To be quite honest with you, I was going to say Bishop Sankey, so I am not smarter than the 5th grader.
All right, you know what? I'm passing these next 2 off to Isaiah because you both have failed. So, alternate universe, what would have happened if Isaiah were the lifeline? Well, first of all, you'd be out.
I'm not going to know these next two. Most
all right, you know what? We'll go in order here. We'll let Jacob go, and then Tyler, and then Isaiah. Dylan, your game is at 1 o'clock. Which college campus is known as the 40 Acres?
Tyler.
Over to Tyler Danberg.
Texas.
That's right.
Okay.
Isaiah, would you have gotten that?
I would not have gotten that.
Okay. So that's where we go. 5th grade NFL. This one's tough, but I think Tyler Danberg might get this. In this defunct NFL rivalry, these two teams used to play for the Governor's Cup trophy even in preseason games. In this defunct rivalry, these two NFL teams used to play for the Governor's Cup trophy even in preseason games. No, not Bills Jaguars. What do you... Oh, Bills Jets. No. Oh, no, I can kind of see where you're going with that. That was not a bad guess.
The way your
Bills Jaguars.
The way that your sentence goes makes me think it's two non-divisional teams. Like, not two teams from the AFC North.
Not in the same.
Yeah,
okay.
Not in the same division.
Okay.
But I still don't know.
Tyler Danberg?
Well, it can't be Browns-Lions because they play for the Great Lakes Battleship in the preseason.
I didn't even know that.
It's like the last week. It's like Michigan. It's the Michigan-Ohio State of preseason.
I didn't know that either.
Let's go Bengals-Browns.
Isaiah, what would you have guessed?
I have no idea on this one. I'm not even sure this is real. This is how much you wanted Rhyme Time to fail so bad.
Now here, look.
He tried to search it and couldn't even Google overview.
This is real. These Governor's Cup. You think governor? What does the governor rule over?
The state.
A state. Two in-state teams, but this is no longer a rivalry because one of these teams is no longer in the state.
Give me it's the...
No, but that's a great guess. He said Oilers Cowboys.
I was going to say the Oilers. Yeah, Oilers
no,
Cowboys.
You're on the right path.
Texas.
Tyler, you got to show me something. You got to show me something.
Is it?
What's the show me state?
What? Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say Kansas City. Yeah,
Rams and Chiefs. There you go.
I had no idea that Missouri
the Rams
was
and
the show me
Chiefs.
state.
5th grade NFL. No one got it. The Governor's Cup trophy was played by the Rams and the Chiefs when they were both in the state of Missouri. Even in preseason games, they would still have a trophy celebration at the end of that game. That is a waste. Regular season game, sure. We are not passing trophies at the end of preseason. All right. We are live at the Memorial. Tyler Danberg, thank you so much for your services.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Dylan Gonzalez didn't believe in you.
Hey, I still appreciate your help.
Anytime.
You were great help.
Dylan, you're going to be on the clock at 1 o'clock.
I'm nervous.
Isaiah is going to be your lifeline for Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? So you made it all the way to 4th grade college.
Not bad.
So that's the baseline. So do you think that you can kind of meander this game a little bit and navigate it well?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, we got Isaiah on the other end. We're going to reset here at the top of the hour. Colbar team is Dylan Gonzalez, Jacob Reimer, and Tyler Danberg. We're all here live at the Memorial 97.1 The Fan.
No hot takes, no dancing, plenty of stupid. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Common Man here. Join me June 20th for the Common Man Mile at this year's Fan 5K in Westerville. Get signed up at 971therace.com.
The 97.1 The Fan 5K is presented by Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, and the Common Man Mile is sponsored by Rose Pest Solutions. Rose Pest Solutions has been protecting Columbus homes and businesses for over 165 years. Got a pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
Look around. From the beginning, America was shaped by the wild. Throughout history, we have recognized the importance of protecting it. This is our shared heritage. But today we're divided and don't always see eye to eye, except for our love of wildlife and wild places they and we call home. But our wildlife is disappearing, and when they're gone, we all pay the price. Out here, there's no left or right. There's only right and wrong. Join Defenders of Wildlife and stand for what's right. For nearly 80 years, we've been the leading voice for wildlife, showing up in your communities, on Capitol Hill, defending America's lands and animals. Because in our love for what we share, we are closer than you think. Be a wildlife defender. Learn more at defenders.org.
My mom is a veteran and she was injured in the line of duty.
I hurt my leg in a training accident when she was only 2 years old.
She had 7 different surgeries over the span of 9 years, and there were tons of complications.
I couldn't be the mom my kids needed me to be.
She missed so much.
After my last surgery, I got an infection so bad I thought it was going to kill me.
I told her she couldn't leave me yet. There was still so much she had to see. I hadn't even graduated.
I'm doing much better now. I may have lost my leg, but I've gained so much. I'm an active part of my kids' lives.
She can kick a mean soccer ball.
DAV's been there for me and my family. Through thick and thin, they've had our back.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans like Sandy get the health and disability benefits they've earned so they can achieve victories great and small.
My victory is getting my life back. I got my joy back.
We got our mom back, thanks to DAV.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Isaiah Jacob. Memorial Tournament top of the leaderboard, JT Poston separating himself at 12 under with Ryan Gerard falling back to 8 under. Sam Burns at 7 under. These three will tee off at 12:50. The final round of the tournament is in action now with groups teeing off in threesomes at holes 1 and 10. Jacob Reimer will have a leaderboard update for you in 30 minutes. On the ice last night, the Vegas Golden Knights took a 2-1 series lead over the Carolina Hurricanes with an overtime win in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup. In baseball, the Guardians are coming off a 6-0 shutout win over the Rangers. They wrap up that series today with the Rangers at 2:35. And then the Reds, they dropped to the Cardinals yesterday. They're back in action this afternoon. We have pregame coverage beginning right here on The Fan at 1:40. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Listening to Fan Sports Sunday, live from the Memorial.
Presented by the Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. And sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
All right, Colbart Teamus, Jacob Reimer, Dylan Gonzalez, Jake Collins with us, Isaiah Jacob back in studio. We got a full house, man. Adam King is stomping around here somewhere in his douche suit. He'll stop by at some point in time. I don't know. We told him to come in the next segment.
Yeah, we said 12:18. He said he'd be out here.
So here's the test. If we are really a priority for him, which we should be because we're a microphone and he loves airtime.
That's very true.
Then he should remember to be here. I didn't even have to. Tyler came one segment early, and he
was ready to go.
I almost sent him a text being like, "Hey, just a reminder, 15 minutes. We're gonna play a game, and we're hoping you'd be a part of it." But no, I didn't even need to send him a text. He came here early. So Adam King I don't know what we're going to talk to him about. Actually, I do have one question, the age-old question that I'd like to get down to with him. But we got some of the golfers are heading back out there now for round 4. They wrapped up round 3 this morning, of course, because of the weather delay yesterday. I was caught in the middle of that hailstorm, hiding safely under a tent, so I was good. I got to imagine the grounds crew just had their work cut out for them with all the stuff that
absolutely. And they do a great job.
Yeah. Cleaning up. Did you guys see the videos, too, all over the internet of, the TV towers on the ground?
Yes.
I was hoping that, we could do this show from a TV tower.
Out on a hole?
Yes.
We're not that important.
Up there at the top of, hole number 1 looking down there, and we're just, asking questions
that we
about
all feel
Derrick Henry and DeMarco
today.
Murray.
Not that important.
No. The media people didn't even know my name, but that's okay. But I think that's on our end because they didn't give them my name. So I'm not even, let alone not even being important here. How about not even being important in my own workplace? So that's what it comes down to. But Rory McIlroy is out there. We got
he's 1 under.
Tony
He birdied
Finau,
the first, I think.
Xander Schauffele. So round 4 is getting underway. The names to follow, of course, at the top will be, because they're all in groups of 3. We got JT Poston, 12 under. He's at the top of the leaderboard. Behind him is Ryan Gerard, His name's Ryan, right? Yes.
Yes.
Ryan.
Former Tar Heel.
Yes, he was. I saw on his golf bag.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he's got the Tar Heel logo there. Some fan yelled out, "Go Tar Heels" to him, and I
may or may not.
Was
have
it
been me.
Reimer? Yeah, I was going to say.
No, it was not. But do you think that was a fan who was just trying to bond with a professional golfer, or do you think that was actually like a Tar Heel fan who was like, "Hey, we have this in common"? Like, I don't even think.
Yes.
Ryan said it. I don't even think he waved it. Because he was locked in.
Yeah.
But those two are golfing together alongside of Sam Burns. Sam Burns is 7 under. So 12 under, 8 under, and 7 under. Those three are slated to tee off their 4th round. Those guys have played a ton of golf as it is already today. So these guys are in the middle of their marathon. They will tee off at 12:50, and you can follow them all the way. And then Channel 10 will have your television coverage for the Memorial Tournament starting at 2:30, and they will carry you all the way out through the evening. So
I'm really hoping that Jim Nance's call at when the last putt drops is, say it's Poston. Poston wins the marathon at Muirfield, or at the Memorial.
The marathon at Muirfield.
Yeah, because it's been a long day, and
Maybe.
he would have played 31 holes if
Maybe
assuming he wins.
Someone listening from CBS will give Jim Nance your tip on how to call.
That would be electric. That would be pretty electric.
Do you think Jim Nance was hanging out in the media center earlier?
He is probably not here yet.
Do you think he will hang out in the media center? Like, even though we are kind of in the same pool,
probably not.
There's still a hierarchy.
He's in a separate tier of the media center than that we go to.
The media center suite.
Yes.
Where
I have a
we
question.
don't undisclosed location.
Why did he retire from the Final Four and nothing else?
To just focus on doing the golf.
Yeah, but
and he's doing NFL, isn't he?
Yeah, with the NFL. But so he's got the NFL going.
He's getting older, Cole.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to have 4 jobs.
He's
I know, but March Madness is
I think
so not a chore.
I think
well, I don't. Maybe he would have to give up all of college basketball entirely. Maybe he was doing just weekly Saturday games.
I don't know how he could, but maybe he got tired of doing the Final Four the week before and then having the flight to Augusta the week after that. And I don't know how you could get upset with that, because I used to be very jealous of that.
Yeah, but I bet once you do it 20 or 30 times or however, it's probably not that great for him anymore.
I think that he did say that his last golf tournament is going to be the Masters in 2036, because that's the 100th playing of the Masters.
He is going to be
it that
in his
far
70s at that point.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. 2036?
I can tell you what you're doing.
I think that's what I
T-Bone
heard.
and Time is 6 to 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes, sir. That's when the business we call a tease. Thank you.
There you go. We call that a horizontal tease.
Yeah, this is good. I guess this is the producer show, because you're
No, this is the producer
you're
show.
Rothman and Ice,
Mhm.
and I'm the Buckeye Show, and Dylan's T-Bone and Time.
That's right. Hey, Isaiah, by the way, hop on the mic real quick. I didn't want to insult you, so I didn't want to text you, but
You're going to do it anyway.
please tell me you made it to work on time Friday morning.
Of course I made it to work on time.
Okay.
With a smile on my face.
Yes, he was there because I was doing updates.
Okay.
So I can confirm that.
And a bunch of crust on my eyes. It was a tough morning for me to wake up after having too much fun on Thursday.
So,
were you here Thursday?
No, so I brought Isaiah and Eden as my plus, well, I guess plus 2 and plus 3 because Kristen was with me as well. So Kristen was my plus 1,
Nice
Isaiah was my
invite.
plus 2, Eden was my plus 3, and we were at the Luke Bryan concert on
Dang.
Thursday night.
Our invites,
flex.
Our invites must have got left in the mail. Dylan.
Well, you two are here and he is not. So let's level out the playing field, shall we? I thought, you know what? That would be a nice thing to do because I feel bad that he's a part of this show and he's a part of many shows on Sunday mornings. And you know what? I wanted him to be a part of that so he could get in on the fun.
That kind of hurts my feelings, Cole, because I was going to go out on a limb and
forgot
get
about
Luke
that.
Combs
Dang it.
tickets.
Well,
And you
listen.
couldn't get me Luke Bryan tickets. I mean, not to flex. I probably could have got them on my own.
Well,
but
the last
it's the
time
thought that counts.
The last time we talked about this, Dylan's like, I've been to so many country concerts. I've been
I
to
have.
so many concerts. Would I even wanted to go to Luke Bryan? We can't be sure.
Probably not.
I will say, and I'm very curious to hear your opinion on this, Dylan, because it was generally this was my second time seeing Luke Bryan. I saw him once in St. Louis. I was stone cold sober, and I was basically by myself, and I still had the time of my life. So I thought that this would be a much elevated experience. Seeing the same guy for the second time, it was generally a good time, but I did find that there was a lot of mystique and aura kind of sucked out of it by seeing somebody for another time. And with you having worked in country music radio, I got to assume you've been to a ton of concerts. I've seen the same people over and over and over again.
Yes.
Does it detract when you've already seen them once before?
It depends who it is. For Luke Bryan, I mean, His songs aren't the most sophisticated. So once you see his dumb shtick one time, I don't think you need to see it a second time.
He didn't do the Wake Up Coffee Camo Climb Tree song. He didn't do that.
Did he do anything new?
Not that I know of.
Poor asking timing as you're taking a swig of your power.
Sorry, dude.
I think Joshua Perry was out there. He said
he was.
I thought he said he did one new song.
Gosh, and then he showed up out here for T-Bone and Tyvis?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
so
professional.
Joshua Perry and Bobby Carpenter
Very
were both
much.
there. And they were in a very, very, very different section than I was in because Urban Meyer and Ryan Day were also in that section. And I'm like, hey, they're my coworkers. And I'm like, me and Isaiah are like 200 yards further away from the stage than they are.
Oh, that reminds me. Joshua brought up Bobby Carpenter's footwear. He said you had an opinion about it. Do you care to share? Because he already told me what you said on the air, so it's already out there.
Yes.
Remind me what you said, though.
I am not a fan. Let me.
I don't think you're going to see anyone out here.
That's a close call right there. But that's not. Birkenstocks are.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I'm very anti men wearing flip flops. I don't think they should. That's just me. I don't know.
I like Birks. I wear Birks to the golf course to then put on my golf shoes.
You're asking a lot of me to be down with Birks, but. I won't budge on flip. I don't think men should wear flip flops.
So the dude we were talking about is walking away. I don't want to see another grown man's toes in public.
Thank you.
That's where I'm at.
Thank you.
That's how I
Unless
feel.
we're at the
Why'd you wait
beach
till he
or
passed?
the pool. I didn't want to say it with my chest.
I don't want anybody to see my toes because they are disgusting. So like I don't need to.
Well,
be
you're
wearing
a former
flip-flops.
college basketball player, so your toes
true.
are probably
true.
pretty gross.
You are out your damn mind. Can't believe it. But no, I think wearing flip flops is that. I think that's something that we should leave for the ladies. I don't think men should do that. That's just me personally.
I agree with that.
Now, am I going to walk up to Bobby Carpenter and say that? No.
If he's listening, then he did just hear you say that.
He doesn't do it all the time. He does it sometimes. Bodie does it too.
Bodie does it all the time.
Maybe it's a morning juice thing because Shark did it, Bodie does it, and Bobby does it. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the time slot. Maybe it's just like early. Well, I mean, I guess I could ask you.
I don't know that I want to see Tito's feet. No, there's not. I don't know.
We are talking.
It's a firm no.
Stop talking. We are talking about literally anything else in the next
go to
segment. 97.1 The Fan.
We're known for three things: games, conversation, and Common Man yelling about things only he cares about. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Relax and let Kroger Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items. Then carefully pack your order in our refrigerated trucks. And our cool trucks keep your food fresh right to your door. Fresh groceries your way with Kroger Delivery. And right now, you can save $20 on your first delivery order. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome to Hollywood Casino.
What can I get you? How you doing, Columbus?
The same Hollywood you know, with a new hotel to love. Hollywood Casino and Hotel Columbus, coming June 2026. Book now. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
My husband is a veteran, and he was injured in the line of duty.
It happened while I was deployed to Iraq. We were stopped at a checkpoint, and then all of a sudden, there was a loud explosion. An IED detonated 3 feet from my face.
It was bad.
I remember thinking, who's going to take care of my wife and daughter?
We took care of each other, with a lot of help from DAV.
When America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I don't know what we would have done without them.
DAV was the voice that we didn't have.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans like Jason get the life-changing support and benefits they've earned so they can achieve more victories.
It wasn't easy, but he never gave up.
My victory is knowing my disability doesn't define me.
He's an inspiration.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey guys, 13-year NFL veteran and Super Bowl champion Jason McCourty here, and I'm an innovation ambassador at FAIR, Food Allergy and Research Education. I would say the most challenging thing as a parent of a kid who has a food allergy is probably the ignorance that I myself had in the beginning. I didn't know what anaphylactic shock was. I didn't know the dangers, let alone the things that she needed to be able to have a normal life. When you go to drop your kid off, and every single time in the beginning, we'd have to go through everything she was allergic to. Preparation is everything. And me, for playing football for 13 years, it was all throughout the course of the week. It's getting ready for game day. When you're on the field, you're playing for your fans. At home, you're playing for your family. My playbook, read labels, keep it allergy friendly, and have an epinephrine nasal spray as a backup plan. Because when my family's safe from food allergens, that's the real victory. Visit foodallergy.org to learn more.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
High energy bills? Your HVAC system could be the reason. Save up to $2,000 on a new HVAC system with Columbus Worthington Air. Smart homeowners know an old air conditioner can cost you more every month. Don't let it drain your wallet. Upgrade to efficient, reliable comfort with payment options that fit your budget. Backed by our exceptional service guarantee. Columbus Worthington Air and Bryant Heating and Cooling. Whatever it takes. Visit cwaohio.com/radio for details, terms, and conditions. License number 47543.
Statistics show roughly 20 veterans die by suicide every single day. And every day, more than 1,000 dogs are euthanized.
After the Navy, I became a recluse.
I felt like I was still in combat mode.
I felt lost and confused.
For 15 years, Canines for Warriors has been the nation's leading nonprofit organization, providing service dogs for veterans battling PTSD and other invisible wounds of war.
Thanks to my service dog, Lady Cameo, I got my life back.
I'm able to get out of bed in the morning.
Be excited, happy about today.
More than 1,200 veteran lives saved, more than 2,500 dogs rescued, families made whole again. Canines for Warriors is more than a service dog program. It's a promise that no veteran should ever walk alone. To learn more, visit caninesforwarriors.org. Canines for Warriors, saving veterans, rescuing dogs, restoring families.
Common Man and Timmy.
Every public bathroom
should
have white noise.
Or they should just blast Gavin DeGraw.
Common Man and Timmy Afternoons on the Fan. It's sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunday's looking pretty nice all across central Ohio today. We're going to have some pretty comfortable temperatures moving into the later parts of this afternoon before warming into the mid-80s. But tomorrow, summer starts making itself very apparent with highs pushing into the upper 80s and the chance for a few afternoon thunderstorms possible. I'm your 10 Weather Impact meteorologist, Lily Aldrich, with 97.1 The Fan.
We're your radio home for the Buckeyes, Browns, and all the NFL games you can handle. We may have a bit of a football problem. Oh, yeah. The Fan, Ohio sports destination. You're locked into a special edition of Fan Sports Sunday, live from the Memorial Tournament.
Presented by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. And sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
All right, I haven't jumped the gun on the sponsor yet with these rejoins, but that was close. So we made it. Adam King is really showing us what he thinks of us. As we have put out the call to him prior to saying, hey, the 12:18 segment, if you want to stop by, feel free.
I saw him earlier, and he was talking on the phone. He blew right by us. Yeah, talking on the phone like he usually is.
Yeah, and then when we finally talked to him, he asked us, he said, do you want me to come on? We said sure. And then for you to not show?
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe he didn't show because you said sure instead of yes, we want you to come on.
Is that what you said, Reimer?
Sure, I guess.
I said,
do you want me to come on?
Well, when we talked to him in person, what did he say?
Do you want to come on the show at 12:18? He says, sure, with an exclamation mark.
See, I have kind of like a hot take on the word sure.
Okay.
I'm going to do a try to explain this well.
Is it like the 3 different versions of okay?
If someone asks you
save that
for a favor, Like, can you hand me that water? You can say sure.
Sure, Dylan.
Yes.
Oh.
But if someone asks you if they want you to do something
I
for
see
them.
Adam right now.
Oh, he's coming.
No, he's not.
Nope.
No, he's not.
He completely forgot.
He's moving chairs.
Yes. He's way too far for him to hear you.
Yes.
Hey, can you crank up the speaker so Adam King can hear me?
I did not mean to interrupt you, Dylan.
You're
I
good.
just
You're
saw
good.
him
Yeah,
right
no,
there.
I'm sorry. Okay,
We're doing it live.
If someone says, "Can you hand me something?" You can say, "Sure."
You could say sure. But if someone was like, "Do you want me to hand you this?" and you say sure, it's kind of disrespectful. Like, yes, thank you.
But it's
Yes,
also
please. That's just my take on it.
But
it might be me being a Stifler on it, but
that dude just blew a fat cloud.
My goodness. What are we doing?
But
I don't think he's coming over here. Cool.
Oh no, I distracted myself. I'm sorry.
I don't think so either.
Oh, but yeah, if somebody says, "Hey, do you want something?" and you don't want to do it, then the honest answer is to just be like, "I mean, I will do it. I don't want to, but I will."
Straight up asked us in the media center,
Yes.
"You want me to come on the show?"
Yeah.
And I said, I did tell him yes.
Why?
Well, I think I said sure, actually.
You see,
but it was
that's
more
appropriate.
But it was more of a sure.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And here he is.
That's all right.
No showing us.
He's literally 100 feet from us. No showing us.
All right, so we got to come up with.
We got to pivot.
The brain trust. No, I can pivot.
Okay.
I got topics. None of that.
You want my 3 variations of okay?
Yes. But no, we got to come up with a decision. If Adam King comes over here at the 12:30 segment and be like, "Oh, hey, sorry, lost track of time, blah blah blah," do we give him the stiff arm?
Sure, he can come. But after that, no. Then
I think he does, and we ridicule him.
Okay,
yeah, but that's all we do for the whole.
We give him a 1 segment buffer. If he comes around at 12:30,
yeah, I got to stick around until 12:45.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Anyway, that's not who I thought it was. Just kidding.
No.
All right, I got a what should I do situation for you guys.
Okay.
I need your counsel here, and I will give you all. Oh my goodness!
He's coming over here.
I can't even talk about my.
Let's just make it happen.
You can ask him the question.
Adam King is sauntering over here. Did you specifically tell him 12:18?
I did.
Because I am seeing right now it is 12:21 on my device.
Well, first of all, let me apologize. I got to do one of the coolest interviews I've ever done just a minute ago.
Okay.
Shocking. You blew us off for somebody cooler than us. I knew that's where the story was going.
And so I thought the interview would go about 20 minutes. It ended up going about 40 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
Whoa.
It was Dom Tiberi.
Oh. All right, well, I know this is.
And so.
Can we publicly?
I think it's out there, but we're celebrating Dom. He's going to take a little bit of a step back here. We're he's still going to be around during football season. He's still going to be with us at 10 TV, but we're kind of celebrating his 45 years. And I got to interview him, and
so he's just taking a break from crew coverage.
There you go. The day to day.
He's taking a break from the stuff he doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
And just
So
doing
that
the
was
stuff he wants to do.
I've got to say that was so cool. Like we started talking, and then. I was like, I have so many questions. I mean, a kid growing up in Columbus, I grew up watching Dom.
Yes.
One of my favorite Dom
Come into the
stories.
shot. We'll scoot down.
One of my favorite Dom stories. Now, I didn't tell this in our interview, but when I was a kid, I was in about, I think I was maybe 8th grade, maybe younger than 8th grade. I wrote Dom a letter. I said, "Dear Mr. Tiberi, I would love to come shadow you one day." And everybody sent away their letters. It was like a school project. And I sent mine to
And
Dom
now you're like,
Tiberi.
I said one day, not my
Yeah, that's
entire
right. Now I work out. No, and so everybody's getting their letters back, and I'm like, man, I can't wait for this letter from Dom. This is amazing. I want to be him when I grow up. You know what Dom wrote back to me? He didn't. He never responded to my letter, and so it's brutal. It's a tough world out there.
Yeah.
So you know what? I made it my life's mission. I said I'm going to work next to this guy and make every day him roll his eyes at me.
So this was a class project where you guys were all reaching out to people.
Yeah,
in the
like
industry.
in the profession you would like.
Okay.
And I reached out. I reached out to Dom Tiberi.
That's really cool.
Well, he was too busy reaching out to RD, probably.
He had other more. What I just learned is he's dealing with much more important people throughout that process. So that was really cool. You'll get to see that here coming up next week on a 10 TV stream. I would definitely tune in. Anybody could have been in the chair I was in because Dom could tell a story for days, and it was truly just great to listen. So I apologize. I was 3 minutes late. I'm sorry about that.
Did you just do it over there in front of the chipping and putting greens?
Yeah. Did you see us sitting there?
Well, I saw you pick up chairs, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I see him right now.
He cleaned up after himself.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
That's good work.
I'll give
That's
you that.
good work.
All
That's
right.
cool.
So we got a question for you.
Yes.
if we asked 10 women who are passing by, just 10 random women passing by us, are you a regular coffee drinker? Out of 10, how many do you think would say yes?
8.
That's what I said.
What do you think? I mean, I think 8 might be low. You think 8? I went 8.
8 or 9.
8 or 9?
I said 11.
Ma'am, do you drink coffee?
Regularly. Okay.
Yeah. All right, that's one. So let's test it.
No, but we already did this.
Oh, you already did it?
We did this in the first segment, or maybe the second segment. We were just talking about what question would we ask to the public, because we just wanted to,
And that's what you went with?
Yeah.
You had a chance to poll the general public?
And you know what? The answer got busted on the fourth person.
Why?
Because Dylan said 8 out of 10 would say they're regular coffee drinkers. Reimer said all 10.
I technically said 11.
Oh, well, that's...
And so...
And the very first person said no.
The first woman to answer and the fourth woman to answer both said no. So it was a 2-2 tie, meaning that Reimer was already out.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
I don't believe... Now, you guys know this, so this is crazy. I was sitting on the 14th green on Thursday. It's either Thursday or Friday. They all run together. Friday. And I was sitting there, and our photographer, great photographer, Dan Pushkar, he said, hey, can you get me a water? I said, absolutely. So I ran up and I grabbed my water. And I grabbed myself a water, and I opened it up, and I took a sip of it. And it felt like I had drank gold.
Yeah.
And my body, started to cry a little bit. And it occurred to me, then I started, thinking back through my days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I was out here in the scorching heat. I had exactly 2 things to drink. Diet Coke and coffee. Nowhere in there did I mix in one single bottle of water.
Well, Diet soda is supposed to be like basically water.
Who says who?
It's certainly not.
Nutritionists.
Coffee has water in it.
Why? Because it has 0, calories, carbs?
No.
Which one is it?
I don't have the video at
or
the
is that
ready.
a Coke Zero? I don't know. I think diets and zeros are a myth. That's just
the social media nutritionists are very, very big on diet soda being unbelievably healthier than regular soda.
I just want to say, for those that are not watching on the 97.1 The Fan YouTube, Cole has what appears to be like a 1980s binder, like he's going into a court of law.
It's exactly what it looks like.
This is our show sheet for today.
It's got a nice little calculator in it in case he needs quick math.
Our show sheet is in his notebook.
Is this the one that was given to us by our corporate overlords that have the fan logo on the front of it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say it was given to him by his dad. It looked like
97.1 The Fan?
Yes.
I have 2 of these things. One of them has my mom's law firm on it, and one is 97.1 The Fan. You know what? I'm representing the fan today.
I got a text. When I was done with the interview, and it just said,
that was a Love Island joke.
You're getting roasted on 97.1 The Fan for not showing up.
Oh. Who was that from?
I can't out my
disclose.
sources. Yeah, they can't do that.
He's a professional.
I didn't know if Nicole sent it to you or something.
No, Nicole was over there at the interview listening.
Gotcha.
So it was kind of cool, had a little crowd form, and they were listening live. I was like, wow, this is a lot of pressure.
So what else are you getting into today? Final round of the Memorial.
Well, the leaders tee off in about 20 minutes.
Yes.
Man, when Ryan Gerard walked off that 18th green, he went in to get his score sheet, signed and everything. He walked back out, and he just looked at his caddy, and he said, 1-2-5-0. And he kind of took a deep breath. I'm like, boy, that is a long day of golf that he realizes he is he's not even halfway done.
Yeah.
That's, right in the thick of it.
Well, imagine if JT Poston doesn't hold on to this lead.
Well,
and he has to play in the U.S. Open qualifier tomorrow.
That's absolutely
just
crazy.
36 holes of golf. He needs a win to avoid that and be exempt into the U.S. Open.
I have no problem with JT Poston winning this golf tournament.
Absolutely.
But I would like to see JT Poston win this golf tournament on a putt on 18. I don't want this to be where JT Poston is on 12 on the back 9 up by 6, and the rest of us we're already shaking hands. And,
kind of like Scotty last year.
Yes. I don't like – and what I really love in a golf tournament, and I think the Memorial does a great job of this and Muirfield does a great job of this, is I want a guy who, if he's 2 up on 17 taking the tee, he can still lose the golf tournament. And I think Muirfield is a great example of that. I cannot stand, what is it, the C.J. Byron Nelson Classic? They're like 85 under par, and they're like, oh, is he going to birdie here? I'm like, well, he's birdied all 4 days. those golf tournaments.
It's really the last 3 holes, 16, 17, and 18.
Yeah, it's true.
16's a monster too. You got the water. You got to try to avoid. Just play your safe shot and play. Well, I'm assuming the pin's going to be back left, the traditional, like it is today. So we'll see. There could be definitely some drama in the last 3 holes for sure.
I love the idea that around here, the rough is a penalty stroke.
Yes.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's U.S. Open conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that thought, because if you want to know what's going on the course right now, Jacob Reimer is going to give you an update in 2 minutes. Keep it here, 97.1 The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy. Voted America's dumbest show by Marconi voters. Common Man is a Columbus radio legend. And by legend, I mean it's a miracle he hasn't been fired yet. And Timmy is, well, Timmy will complain about anything and everything. And he kind of looks like a woman. Giggity, giggity, giggity. So there's that. Common Man and Timmy.
Sponsored by Hinderer Motor Company.
Weekday afternoons from 3 to 6 on The Fan.
Hello, I'm Shep.
And I'm Mark.
We're the friendly board-certified entomologists from Rose Pest Solutions.
Let's tackle some spider myths.
I've got one. Spiders will sneak up and bite you at night.
That's a myth. Spiders are not interested in having you as a midnight snack. Okay, I've got one. You swallow spiders while you're sleeping.
Myth. What spider would enter the snore hole of death? But here's a fact. Spiders can be hard to control.
So call the pros from Rose.
Call Rose Pest Solutions today.
800-966-ROSE.
I always tell people I was the luckiest guy in the world. I wanted to be an Army man or a fireman, and I got to do both. As a firefighter, my job was about saving lives. I never thought one day I would be fighting for mine.
After spending his career answering the call to save others, Ken was diagnosed with ALS. Now he's facing his biggest battle, for more time. For 70 years, Muscular Dystrophy Association has been answering the call to help people live longer and more independent lives.
MDA means to me hope.
MDA is leading the way for people living with ALS, muscular dystrophy, and other neuromuscular diseases by accelerating research, advancing care, and advocating to empower families like Ken's.
I wouldn't be living as good of a life with ALS if it wasn't for MDA. MDA is helping people live stronger and love longer. Learn more at mda.org today.
Good afternoon, I'm Jacob Reimer. The chase to shake Jack Nicklaus's hand is officially underway with the final round of the Memorial Tournament. JT Poston, the favorite to get that coveted handshake. He's your leader at 12 under par, and he's 4 shots clear of second place. He will start his final round here in about 20 minutes at 12:50 with Ryan Gerard and Sam Burns. Gerard's is at 8 under, while Burns is 1 back of him at 7 under. Out on the course right now, 2-time defending champion Scotty Scheffler is just getting started in his final round. He carded a 4 under 68 in the third round, sitting at 3 under for the tournament. Rory McIlroy is hot early in his final round with 3 birdies in his first 3 holes, still up 9 shots back of the lead, once again held by JT Poston at 12 under par. This Memorial Tournament leaderboard update is sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Tee off towards a more personal banking experience at BMI Federal Credit Union. Your CBUS top picks, best credit union for 8 years in a row. Visit BMIFCU.org. We'll have another update here in an hour on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The Big Nine was a sad, incomplete place. Enter Ohio State. The rest is history. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
The Fan. 30 hours of live Memorial coverage? Yes, please. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday, live at the Memorial Tournament.
Presented by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. And sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
All right, I trust your guys' judgment. Cole Bartimus, Jacob Reimer, Dylan Gonzalez. Isaiah Jacob back in the studio, Jake Collins on set. I trust your guys' judgment, so we're going to play a little What Should I Do? Or What Should I Have Done? Because this scenario already played out. So I think you guys are going to co-sign my behavior yesterday. I was here yesterday kind of getting a lay of the land, kind of doing a little walkthrough, walking the first 9 holes of golf, but I showed up kind of late. And so by that point, like, Poston and Gerard were already out there. By the time that I had made it through the media center and all that stuff and actually got out there, they were already on holes like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And so, the storm came shortly thereafter. So I wasn't out there for too long. But it was a little bit later in the day. And so, the majority of the crowd is probably out here probably like late morning, early afternoon. So, we're probably in the sort of rush hour time right now. But I did not hit the peak point of the crowd. So I was walking the first 9 holes. I didn't see anybody that I knew except for one person. And it was one of my girlfriend's friends, and I didn't say hi to her. But let me give you all of the relevant information, and if you want even more information, you guys can tell me. You guys can ask questions. I'll fill in whatever gap you want.
Okay.
But I think you guys are going to land on my side on this one. So here are the things that you need to know. First of all, I'll give you the part that makes me look bad for not saying hi to her. This friend loves me. Okay? She's a very nice person. She would have appreciated it if I said hi to her, and Kristen would have appreciated it if I said hi to her.
Okay.
But consider this, too. I've only met her twice. She was walking and talking in the opposite direction of me. I'm wearing sunglasses and a hat.
Like you are today.
Yes. And I was not with Kristen. So I was thinking to myself, I'm not sure she's going to recognize me if I just shout hello at her in passing when she's already talking to somebody else. I didn't know if it was worth the interruption to have the moment of her trying to piece together who I am, how she knows who I am. I'm kind of in camouflage because I have sunglasses in. I swear to God, I'm thinking of like all these variables in like a 1 second time span.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy.
My brain was processing all this in real time.
Your heart was probably really pumping too.
No, I was level-headed. I was calm, cool, and collected. This is a very, very sweet girl. I just went to her engagement party, so congratulations to Kenzie and Lucas, who were both got engaged a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I've only met her twice. I felt like I was a little bit camouflaged with my attire. I was not with Kristen, so she couldn't just immediately associate, oh, that's Kristen's boyfriend. But she would have appreciated it if I said hi to her. What should I have done in that situation?
I think if you said that she loves you.
Yes.
And you were just at her engagement party.
Yes.
I think even without Kristen, she would know what you look like.
I wasn't that confident in that.
I think you could have said, hey.
See, I went to the Common Man School of Social Interaction. I won't even say hi to people that are my friends that I know if I don't feel like talking to them. If I'm in a certain mood, I'll just keep on going.
No, I wasn't.
So,
well, first of all, I understand that. But I was not in a certain mood. It was just she was already talking to somebody else. If I interrupted, it would have been if I thought that she would have recognized me immediately and like no questions asked. Hey, good to see you. I was concerned that she wouldn't immediately place who I was.
But then that can be funny for whoever she was with. That like if it's just a hey in passing and like you don't stop to talk, then she can look back at the friend and be like, I have no idea who that was, and then they have a good laugh about it.
At my expense.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known. You would have been oblivious.
Isaiah, was I in the right or in the wrong?
I think you should have done the flyby. And even if she doesn't recognize you, then there's no foul in it. And then later on, you can be like, what the heck? You didn't even recognize me? It was obviously me. You could come back to her the next time you see her and say, hey, it was nice seeing you at the memorial last weekend. And she'll be like, oh, my gosh, you were the guy I was talking about all day that said hi to me, and I had no idea who you were.
But here's why I can't do that, because the 2 times that I've met her were, like, literally 2 months apart. So I can't 2 months from now be like, hey, that was me at the memorial. She'd be like, what?
When was the engagement party?
Like 2 weeks ago. I'm telling you, I didn't think she'd recognize me, without Kristen, in sunglasses and a hat. I thought I was kind of camouflaged because that's how my brain works. Like, if it's somebody who I just met and I'm kind of catching them in a different setting, and again, this all comes down to I would have been interrupting a conversation she was already in.
I think that makes it even greater.
All right. You know what?
I guess I'm more of a people person, so I'll say hi to people.
No.
If I see them and I know them, I'm not just going to walk up to just someone random and just say hey, and then just keep walking.
Well, yeah, not a random person, but I didn't think she would immediately place me. So that's why, because the way that my brain works is when I meet someone new.
It could have taken her a second, but like she still would have said hey, and then like maybe she does like a second look as you're doing the flyby. I'm like, oh, that was Cole.
Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, sorry, Kenzie.
Maybe she's out here today, and you'll see her later.
Yeah, you may get a second chance.
If I get a second chance, I will say hi to her if I see her. Or if I see another one of Kristen's friends, I'll be like, hey, hello to you. Also, tell Kenzie that I saw her yesterday.
It's obviously
didn't say
eating at your conscience, so I think you made the wrong decision.
Yeah, I think so too.
Honestly.
But I don't think you did.
You know what's eating at my... Well, hey, thanks, pal. Because you know what's eating at my conscience now? As I told Kristen, I said, It's a guy versus girl thing. Like, they'll all agree with me.
Oh, my gosh.
'Cause
now I'm disagreeing with you.
I genuinely thought all of you were going to agree with me and be like, oh, yeah, you only met her a couple times. She may have not recognized you. She was already talking to somebody else.
I just feel like it's close enough to the last time you've seen her.
That's a very fair point.
And the sentence that you said of she loves you.
Yes.
If she loves you as Kristen's boyfriend, then she should know you.
That's what Adam said to me yesterday, by the way. Adam saw me and goes, hey, it's Kristen's boyfriend. And I'm like, that's true.
Yeah.
I was, God, man, I was like, talk about getting put in your place. I told her they're going to agree with me. See, this is, all right, Dylan wins this segment. You lose this segment.
Whatever, man.
But
thank you, Isaiah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Isaiah.
It's 2 versus 1.
No, Isaiah broke the tie, but no, I will take the loss in that regard.
Yeah.
I should have said hi. I don't know. I thought it'd be easier.
Yeah,
but
that's
whatever.
Fair.
My bad. We were also talking about this at volleyball on Monday. Adam King, by the way, on my Flanagan's volleyball team. We had a big.
Does he play in the suit?
He takes off the suit jacket. He plays in everything else.
That's crazy,
dude. It's disgusting.
Because if you're competitive like me, like I'm diving
you're going
for the volleyball to like keep it alive and everything, and I just couldn't. Diving in the dress pants and the nice shirt.
So what, does he like roll up his dress pants?
Because then I assume he has to go back to work to do the 11.
That's correct. By the way, 10 TV will have the Memorial Tournament at 2:30.
I live right down the street from Flanagan's. You tell me when your next game is, because I want to see
Monday.
this.
I'm dead serious. On Monday, Adam King will be there. He will play in dress clothes. He will take off his tie. He'll take off his suit, but he will be wearing a good button-up shirt and good pants.
He's got to be covered in sand.
Soaking in sweat, too.
Yes, and going back to do the 11 o'clock news.
Yes, so on Mondays at 11 o'clock.
It's outrageous.
I don't have a cough button, so I'm just going to do it. So Mondays at 11 o'clock when you turn on 10 TV, Adam King, just know that he is like the filthiest person that you will ever see on television. Television people are very protective of their image. And I give credit to Adam King in that regard, actually. The vulnerability that it takes to show up to work messy as all get out. Granted, he's, like combing his hair and like wiping the sweat off, so you can't really see it, but just know he is musty.
Do we have a shower in the building? At the 10 TV 97.1 The Fan Studios?
On the TV side, yes. But
I'm
anyway,
assuming he uses it.
Maybe he takes advantage of that.
I will bring to you the proposition that was very, very, very heavily debated after our volleyball game on Monday. And I'm very curious to hear your perspective, because there's going to be a major divide between the sexes on what men think of this and what women think of this. And I'll get your opinion on it coming on the other side of this break. 97.1 The Fan.
If you miss a live show, you can catch the podcast. If you miss the podcast, our hosts have volunteered to have dinner with you.
The meatloaf!
The Fan.
If you don't have Friday, June 12th circled on your calendar, get out a marker, circle that 12. Hollywood Casino Columbus is the place to be. Scotty Vegas here, and we're going to be cheering on Team USA in the sportsbook with a big watch party at 9 o'clock. Contest, prizes, plus the all-new Hollywood Casino Columbus Hotel grand opening is June 12th. Brett Michaels live, fireworks, swag, food trucks, and our watch party. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-589-9966.
I'm Yolanda Harris. I'm a journalist at 10 TV News. I grew up here, and after 25 years of telling this community stories, this place still means so much to me. When I'm not in the newsroom, I'm usually out supporting the same people and causes I care deeply about. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. What happens here affects us all, and that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it doesn't sit still. It moves. It moves you to act, to verify, to volunteer, to speak up, or lend a hand. It moves your mind by challenging assumptions and offering new perspectives. It moves you forward by giving you the information to make decisions and thrive where you live. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years.
I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-0000. That's 800-791-0000.
Being diagnosed with leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, or one of over 100 other types of blood cancer makes people want more time to do the things they love. That means more time to be artists, prom dates, world travelers, and moms. We are Blood Cancer United, the world's leading organization focused solely on blood cancer research, support, and advocacy. We do the most for more people with blood cancer, so people with blood cancer can do more of whatever they want. Blood Cancer United. Join us at bloodcancerunited.org.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Net available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Welcome back to What Is That Thing? Today our guest is
Dr. Melvin Parsbrucker. I invented the sump pump.
Ah, the sump pump. I've heard Apex pros talk about those.
Yes, the pros who knows are true experts in sump pumpology.
So, Doctor, what is that thing?
You see, a sump pump is a device designed to pump out sump.
Sump?
For the pump.
You say the pumps?
Sump.
Sump. And what exactly is sump?
It's what gets pumped.
I want to be sure I'm hearing you right. Sump?
Sump.
And that's what gets
pumped. Look, maybe Apex Pros can explain it at your level.
Well, Apex Pros says some pumps are made to keep groundwater from accumulating and flooding your basement, especially this time of year with the big spring rains and the uniquely shallow water table in and around Franklin County. A simple sump pump can protect your home from tens of thousands of dollars in damage.
It's made to sump the pump.
Of course.
No doubt about it. Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Your child is sick. With those 4 words, the innocence and joy of childhood disappears. But Starlight has taught us 4 other words that make all the difference. The power of play. Happy kids heal faster. That's why Starlight Children's Foundation delivers happiness through gaming, toy deliveries, and more to hospitals across the country. Learn more at starlight.org.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Weston Air Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday, live from the Memorial.
Presented by the Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain Heating and Cooling, and sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
All right, Kristen says Isaiah and Jacob are right. Yes, we are. Give us a ding, Isaiah.
Man, I know that he's got it up, but still calling for drops at a moment's notice.
He's on it today.
No, he's on his game. Dylan,
and this is his 3rd show of the day.
No kidding. So he's probably tuned out. We're definitely talking about stuff that the other shows haven't.
Professional.
So that's fresh.
And I need him to be locked in for the next segment. So I'm choosing to believe that he's still locked in and he's not.
Yeah, it's kind of a challenge for him of who can be the better lifeline, him or Tyler Danberg.
I know. So at 1 o'clock in the next segment, we are going to play the second half of the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Football Edition Championships. Jacob Reimer with Tyler Danberg as his lifeline at 11:30 in the show. He made it through 4th grade college, so we go college and then pro. So you made it through the first question of 4th grade. So that is the bar. Now, it'd be great if Dylan could clear it and just clear the entire game.
I used Tyler incorrectly because there was definitely some questions that I should have been able to handle, and I could have been able to save
So
him
you're saying
for.
you used him prematurely. You needed him later in the game.
Yes. Yes.
I have some breaking news for hockey fans out there.
Oh, snap.
Connor McDavid joins Wayne Gretzky as the only 5-time winner of the MVP, essentially, in hockey, the Ted Lindsay Award.
Interesting.
For most outstanding player, as voted by the NHLPA. So it's actually voted on by the players.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So this is like the hockey version of the NFL Top 100.
Honors, or the NFL honors, that isn't the players. That's just what they
No,
decided
that's
to
media.
name the
That's
ceremony.
media. I'd say NFL Top 100.
Yes.
That's what the players vote on, but that's all weird because they vote on it mid-season. So I don't know. Which I don't know what the rush is. But I want to throw this at you guys. Okay. This is peak sports talk radio right here.
Yes, it is.
This is as sportsy as it gets. So on Monday at our Flanagan's Volleyball League, afterwards we got in a big debate, our team did. And there was a very strong divide between men's opinion on this and women's opinion on this.
Okay.
Would you ever go to the movies one-on-one with one of your guy friends?
I haven't done it ever. I don't know if I wouldn't do it. Is a different question.
All right, let me expand it. So that's the general. Let me expand it, I guess, because there's no way you would do this. If one of your guy friends asked you to go to the movies, would you or would you not ask who else is coming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I would.
I would probably ask
so
too.
Did the women you ask? You see, I think this might be a wrong stigma thing, but I think they go to the movies with each other probably on the regular. If you're a movie-going woman, you probably will ask your girlfriend to go. But if I want to go to a movie, I either have a girlfriend or I don't. And if I don't, then I'm not seeing the movie. It's as simple as that.
That's kind of true. I don't think I've ever been to the movies by myself. It doesn't sound like a stupid proposition, but like I still haven't done it, so the motivation's not there.
I'm not a big movie guy, so like I'm not going to the movies that often anyways, even now. But I mean, I still enjoy like a nice bucket of popcorn from the movies.
There's certain activities that I'll do with a guy friend, and I don't think going to the movies is one of them. Like, obviously, you would go to like a game with one of your boys.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna. I think
you wouldn't go to a sporting event with one of your guy friends.
No, I would, but I would definitely ask, who else is coming with us? And if he says nobody, I'm saying why.
Then is your next question, is this a date?
Because it feels like one. No, I don't know. It's just that was the big debate where it's like all the women were like, "Yeah, I'll go."
So say you didn't have this job, and Reimer was like, "Hey, Cole, you want to go out to the Memorial Tournament?" You're gonna say,
"No, I'd say
who
yeah."
else is coming? No, you just say, "Yeah." What's the difference?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Would I ask?
I think you can say yes, and then also ask, "Is anybody else coming?"
That's probably what I would do.
Yeah.
I would ask it. This is like different because it's like a ticketed event. It's a +1, like a movie ticket. Not that movie tickets are nothing nowadays.
Just go to a matinee.
It still doesn't matter. I take my 7-year-old and I spend $50 every time we go.
Oh goodness!
I will go to a movie one-on-one with one of my guy friends, but there's got to be one seat in between us. We're doing the urinal treatment, okay? There's got to be one in between.
So okay, let me ask that: are you buying 3 seats to ensure that, or are you maybe there's going to be a stranger that sits in between?
Yeah, what person is going to buy a seat?
What movie theater is like sold out nowadays?
Depends what you're seeing and when. Like,
All
for
right,
example, here in like a week, I got to go take Gianna to see Toy Story, whatever they're on 5.
Toy Story 5.
And that's going to be packed depending on what time we go.
They're
If
on
she's spoiled, I'm probably going to take her like the very first opportunity that I can, and it's going to be packed in there.
Yeah.
All right, so my little cousins are coming to town in about 2 weeks, and I definitely want to take them to the zoo. Because Jacob Reimer is not taking me to the zoo. That I would not ask you.
We'll take you to the zoo.
That's right.
But his wife and his daughter will be there too.
So if non-basketball playing Grant Hill asked you to go to the movies, and like you have a daughter, bro. Like if you went to Rebecca, who's like holding your daughter and like taking care of her, and said, "Hey, Grant and I are going to the movies together," is she not gonna be like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
No, she would probably answer that way, but now I'm thinking that's like the same question of.
Is she gonna ask? Is it a date?
No, like of him say like it's equivalent to saying, "Hey, you want to go play a round of golf?"
But it's different at the movies, dude. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. It just is.
I imagine that in your mind, you think the movies is a more intimate setting, and you don't want to be there with your bro. I mean,
I think I'd go to the movies.
The lights are dark.
Let me ask you this, and we didn't debate this on Monday, but we should have. And I may bring it up again tomorrow at Flanagan's. Does it matter what movie it is?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
If I'm going to go see,
it's gotta be a dude movie.
Yeah, like if I'm going to go see like The
action-packed,
Equalizer, I think it's more appropriate that if you like go see The Notebook with your boy. That's some questionable behavior.
Yeah.
Isaiah, if one of your boys hits you up and asks you to go to the movies, he doesn't include Eden. He just says, "Hey, dude, you got anything going on your Saturday? Like, you want to go to the movies?" Are you agreeing to do it, and are you asking if anybody else is joining? And would you feel weird if he's like, "No, just us"?
See, I have been to the movies with just one of my friends before in my life. But
what's it like? I've never been in this situation, so I don't know.
I think I've been in this as you're making it seem like it would be. He didn't put his arm around me mid-movie, so we made it out good.
Oh, did you guys lock hands in the bucket of the popcorn?
Did you share a bucket of popcorn?
That's
out of bounds.
And a drink, we shared them both.
the icy.
It's expensive there. You got to share, I think.
But
that's one thing I would not do. I would not, even for the price of cost cutting, I wouldn't even accept sharing a bucket of popcorn. At the end of the day, if one of my friends asked me to go to the movies, like, when I back out, if I agreed to do it and then said, "Hey, who's coming with us?" and he's like, "Nobody," I don't know if I'd say, "Oh, just kidding." I wouldn't do that. There is no circumstance where I'm sharing a bucket of popcorn.
No.
I can't explain.
You're each getting your own.
Yes.
I'm in that same boat. I would say yes, but then I would follow it up. Is there anybody else going?
Yeah.
But I would be fine just going to the movies with my friend.
I'm not gonna. It would be odd, just because I'd be like, we don't. When have we ever done something not in a group? So like, there would be something of like, why us two now? It's like everything we've ever done is
if
in a
you
group.
have if you have a group already, yeah.
It's like who are we boxing somebody out? Do you really just want to talk to me for some? Like, I would just kind of be like, we usually do things in group, just like, so that would be on my radar. It wouldn't put me off enough to back out, but there would be certain things where I'm like we can't pretend we're on a date.
we can't get a bucket of popcorn and share it.
No. You mean to tell me that Rebecca wouldn't be like, or like your girlfriend wouldn't be like, wait, I'm not going with, like, you're going with just him? Like, nobody else?
Rebecca would be mad at me because I haven't gone to the movies with her in a while.
Oh.
So if I just up and go to the movies with my friend, then she would probably raise some questions.
I'm just asking. Look, that's the debate that we had on Monday. So, thought I'd bring it to the air.
I think that's a great...
And I think we've exhausted this topic. Dylan Gonzalez, Isaiah Jacob, you are on the clock. You are responding in the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader Football Edition Championships. In the next segment, stick around, 97.1 The Fan.
The two most mature people working at the radio station. And that's just because they wear pants.
Herbert and the Skivvies.
Rothman and Ice.
Weekdays at noon.
The Fan.
Get Eco.
Hey, Aaron, I'm enjoying this. I think we're going to win. I like it when we get together with our customers like this. What do you mean? Well, we're enjoying the game. They're enjoying the game. We're all enjoying the game together. I invented a song about it. Let's hear it. Like a sports team, we train really hard like a sports team. We're always on guard, we save you money. We're really funny. Team up with Eco, you'll think, oh, hooray! Like a sports team, we are on your side like a sports team. We don't run and hide, we save you money. We're really funny. Team up with Eco, you'll think, oh, hooray! That was really good. When you get Eco, you're getting the winning team.
Get Eco.
ECO. All-star plumbers, all-star electricians, and every possible star HVAC technicians. Call us when you need us, everyone. Go to geteco.com.
Save big on your next project.
at Menards. Check out our huge selection of Richmond water heaters. Whether it's electric or gas, tank or tankless, Menards has what you need in stock. Ensure that you have hot water for when you need it most with a new Richmond water heater from Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Once there was a man who couldn't stand.
A mom who couldn't wait.
A scientific community that said it couldn't be done.
And then you.
And then I. And then we.
Brought neuromuscular disease into screaming color with the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
For 75 years, our voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
We've willed the impossible into existence.
We've pushed the science,
raised the funds,
shifted the narrative,
and transformed the reality of life with neuromuscular diseases.
For 75 years, we've built communities together,
established the field of neuromuscular medicine,
and made it thrive.
Call that a legacy.
Call it impact.
Call it momentum.
Just call it ours.
Because it's the generations of community heroes that give MDA the strength we have today.
And until neuromuscular disease is a thing of the past, you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
Thanks to your support, the nonprofits VetTix and First Tix have given away tens of millions of tickets and counting to vets currently serving military, the immediate family of troops killed in action, and our brave current and former first responders. These tickets are a meaningful way to say thank you to America's heroes. And now we want you to be part of the mission. Got extra tickets to concerts, games, or special events? Or want to see if you qualify? We want you to go to vettix.org and firsttix.org today. Give something to those who gave.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Isaiah Jacob. Let's take a look at the top of the leaderboard for the Memorial Tournament. JT Poston separating himself at 12 under with Ryan Gerard falling back to 8 under. Sam Burns at 7 under. These three will tee off momentarily for the final round of the tournament. As they get in action here, they're all going to be teeing off in threesomes at holes 1 and 10. Jacob Reimer will have a leaderboard update for you in 30 minutes. On the ice last night, the Vegas Golden Knights took a 2-1 series lead over the Carolina Hurricanes with an overtime win in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. In baseball, the Guardians are going to be wrapping up their series with the Rangers today at 2:35. And then the Reds, they dropped to the Cardinals yesterday. They continue their series this afternoon. Pre-game coverage begins right here on The Fan at 1:40. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Into a special edition of Fan Sports Sunday, live from the Memorial Tournament.
Presented by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. And sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
All right, it's time for Dylan Gonzalez to return serve. Speaking of returning serve.
Do you want a quick update real quick?
From Roland Garros?
No, from
where we are at. You're giving us a tennis update? Is that what you're about to do?
Rory McIlroy has birdied 4 of his first 5 holes.
Oh, man.
Great.
He's still 8 shots back, but he's hot.
God, Kapalyin's there in his 5th set.
I didn't know you were a tennis guy, Cole.
Oh, he's very much a tennis guy.
I am a tennis guy.
All right. You and one person listening appreciated you bringing up tennis.
Well, when my parents no longer got the Tennis Channel on the DirecTV package, that kind of slashed my tennis fandom a little bit.
First world problems.
I go home. No kidding. Welcome to my hometown of Dublin, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll go home and watch the Tennis Channel all the time. So I first fell in love with tennis when I was in college because it was a sport that I could bet on every single day. And then don't worry, I haven't been on tennis in years, and I have no intention to.
Scotty and Rothman.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's Scotty Vegas at right now?
Oh, dude, he's probably going like serve for serve. He's probably betting on like the kilometers per hour of the next serve.
Oh my god!
But yeah, so Zverev and Kapalyin in the second set, or I'm sorry, a 5th set. What am I saying?
Is that the final?
Yep, that's the final.
Ooh.
Alcaraz didn't play, Sinner got bounced round 2, Djokovic round 3. So Zverev, it's now or never, buddy. All right, return and serve, Dylan Gonzalez. And his lifeline, Isaiah Jacob, who is back home in the studio. We will have American Idol music potted up in just a moment. So, there we go. We left off after round one. Jacob Reimer, who had Tyler Danberg as his lifeline, made it through 4th grade college.
I love how you point like Tyler Danberg is standing
That's where
right
he
there.
was.
That's where Tyler Danberg was standing. He is definitely no longer there. I am pointing at ghosts. So Dylan Gonzalez, this is his first time playing. He knows Tyler Danberg is a brainiac, but he's not really battle-tested. Isaiah Jacob is battle-tested. It is a tremendous lifeline. Despite the fact that Tyler Danberg has the reputation of being number one, he's unproven on the big stage like this.
I can confirm that Isaiah Jacob is a very solid lifeline.
Yes. And so I think it was a little bit of an upset that Dylan Gonzalez passed on Tyler and gave him to Jacob Reimer. So that means that Dylan Gonzalez has Isaiah Jacob as his lifeline. Let's review the 3 lifelines as I rummage through my stuff, blah, blah, blah. We have the peek, the copy, and the save. The peek is where you can look at Isaiah's work. You don't have to submit his work, but you're just peeking at his work. You're saying, Isaiah, what would you answer in this situation?
Okay.
The copy is you have to copy Isaiah's work. Whatever his answer is, that's what you're writing down on your paper, and that's what you're submitting. The save comes after you have already missed a question. So you answer a question, you get it wrong, Isaiah can swoop in, and he has the advantage, too, of already knowing one of the incorrect answers. And so knowing that your answer is incorrect, he can then respond with a substitute answer to try to save you in the game.
Okay.
All right. This is your first time playing, so are we clear on the rules?
Yes, sir.
All right. We start easy and gets more and more difficult as we go. 1st grade college. In which city is the Orange Bowl played every year?
Oh, man, I feel like this is easy.
This is easy. This is 1st grade college.
Let's not have doubts. Miami.
Miami's correct.
Okay.
I got to be completely honest. The fact that you didn't just snap answer that question.
This is a pressure-packed game.
Mm-hmm.
The music adds to it.
1st grade NFL. What team does Jaden Daniels play for?
That would be the Washington Commanders.
That's correct. We advance to 2nd grade. You've graduated 1st grade. Name one of the 2 SEC schools that are located in separate cities that are both called Columbia. That was very wordy, so I'll give it to you again.
Yes.
2nd grade college. No cheating. Name one of the 2 SEC schools that are located in separate cities, but both cities are called Columbia.
Someone shouted it out, but I had these. We'll go with South Carolina.
South Carolina is correct.
And then Missouri's the other one.
Missouri would have been the other one. 2nd grade NFL.
Man, he got 2 dings.
That's his teammate who's running the
I know.
right now.
So whatever, Isaiah.
Hey, he gave you. Okay, fine. I'll throw it back to you. Name all 3 teams that the Patriots beat on their way to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who else? The Patriots beat the Broncos, and who else? Isaiah will give you 2 dings if you name the other 2 teams the Patriots beat in the Super Bowl, beat in the playoffs.
The Texans.
That's a ding.
Chargers.
Chargers.
Thank you.
You can ding that fella.
He wasn't getting that one.
Yeah.
I was thinking Bills, but I was like, no, that's not right.
No. All right, 2nd grade NFL. Which team was Antonio Brown traded to despite never actually playing a game with them?
That would be the Raiders.
That is correct.
Was that when they were still in Oakland with John Gruden? I believe so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. I screwed this up a little bit, only slightly. This may be harder than 3rd grade college. I meant to give this question to Jacob Reimer for a specific reason. And then I did not rearrange this and swap 3rd grade college questions.
That's very unfortunate for me.
No. Actually, no, it's fortunate for you.
Oh.
In Game 2 of 2005, Ohio State ran a 2-man quarterback rotation against Texas featuring these 2 quarterbacks.
In 2005?
In Game 2 of 2005, Ohio State ran a 2-man quarterback rotation against Texas featuring these 2 men.
Gosh.
I meant to give this to Jacob Reimer. Before you answer, let's just check in with Rhyme Time. If I gave you that question,
I have one of them.
Okay.
And if I said anything, it would 100% give it away.
So please don't.
2005. Todd Beckman is like ringing in my brain right now as one of them. But I don't know if that's too early for him.
This is harder than third grade college.
Yes, it is. This is wild. I wouldn't have any idea on the second guy. I don't know why.
Well, here, let me remind you of your lifelines. You have the peek, the copy, and the save. The peek, you can look at Isaiah's work. Copy, you have to submit Isaiah's work. And the save is after you already missed the question if you want to guess first and then get saved after the fact.
All right.
Which,
we're definitely using one.
There's one in particular that I think would really give Isaiah an advantage in this one as a help. I'm just saying.
I'm going to go ahead with the peek.
Isaiah. Again, this question is harder because I meant to ask this to Rhyme Time.
That's actually mean.
For a specific reason. But in Game 2 of 2005, Ohio State ran a two-man quarterback rotation against Texas featuring these two men.
I'm fairly certain that I do know the answer. I don't know if I would have known this answer approximately 8 months ago, but I do think I know the answer now, which would be one of Justin Zwick and the other half, Troy Smith.
You see, I was thinking them two as well.
Really? Because you said Todd Beckman.
Yeah, but I did. But then while Isaiah gave his long answer of knowing this 8 months ago.
That sounded like an insult.
No, just it is what it is.
That's when I met Jay-Z. It was 8 months ago.
Yes.
As soon as you...
I'm going to roll with Isaiah and go with Troy Smith and Justin Zwick.
That is spot on.
Thank you, Isaiah. See, this is why I picked Isaiah as my lifeline.
The hint that I would have gave was he's our coworker.
Yeah. Would you have gotten Troy Smith?
Yes.
Okay. See, that's why I wanted to add. That's why it was third grade college specifically for you.
Yeah.
Because you work with Jay-Z most directly.
By the way, short story. One of the times that I think it was either Rothman or Ice were out, and they were looking for a replacement for them because it was like a day of thing, and we were like short on fill-in hosts. I told Fish, I said, you should hit up Justin Zwick. I bet you he would be great as a fill-in host. 8 months later, boom. They made it happen. So
Justin
you're
Zwick,
welcome.
I'm pretty sure, is co-hosting Rothman and Ice at some point either next week or this week. So I'll meet him again.
Yeah.
It's one of those, like, I probably remember meeting him. He doesn't probably remember
And you
meeting me.
remind him that I essentially got him his job at the Fan. I'm sure he could have did it on his own.
Okay.
But, yeah, I just want to give myself credit for that.
All right, one more question, then we'll hit a break. You have used your peek. You still have the copy, which can happen before a question is answered. You can have a save, which happens after a question is answered. Third grade NFL. Isaiah will know this, I'm telling you, by the way. In 2011, the New Orleans Saints replaced one Heisman Trophy running back, Reggie Bush, with another Heisman Trophy winning running back who they selected late in the first round.
We'll go with Mark Ingram.
Dang him.
Yes.
That's right. Reggie Bush left in free agency that year. They drafted Mark Ingram at the end of the first round. So, Dylan Gonzalez, first time playing. You have made it all the way to fourth grade, only using one of your lifelines.
I
so
like
you
the pace.
you still have the copy and the save. We'll pick it up with the more difficult questions on the other side. But the good news is for you is that Rhyme Time only got one of the fourth grade questions, and you have made it to fourth grade with two lifelines left.
We're in good shape.
You still got to go all the way through, though. The main goal is to be smarter
That's the
than
main
a fifth
objective.
grader.
The secondary objective is to just not finish last. But he will still have to admit, I don't know ball if we make it all the way through and he doesn't finish all the way. But he can still go home and sleep peacefully at night knowing that he beat you. And we're going to find out if he can do so coming up next on 97.1 The Fan.
We used to have a billboard with our host's face on it, but only ugly people work here now.
You mama say you ugly, hey!
The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man here. Join me June 20th for the Common Man Mile at this year's Fan 5K in Westerville. Get signed up at 971therace.com.
The 97.1 The Fan 5K is presented by Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, and the Common Man Mile is sponsored by Rose Pest Solutions. Rose Pest Solutions has been protecting Columbus homes and businesses for over 165 years. Got a pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
Recalculating route. Estimated arrival time. Never. For people with nasal congestion, snoring, or sleep apnea, finding a solution feels like a never-ending road trip.
First stop, my primary doctor. Then the pharmacy. Then a sleep specialist. Then an ENT.
What if there was just one destination for all your problems?
Welcome to Advent, your one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care in one location. Over 95% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
You have arrived at Clear Breathing.
Today, we're talking about how you don't have to earn more when you can save more. Okay, so you brought me this stat. T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T over the past 5 years. That seems surprising.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I thought, okay. But when the experts at HarrisX broke it down, it was true for millions of families.
They have a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans and America's Best Network, plus lower bills. I'm not hearing any sacrifice here.
Which is what people need right now. Reliability, predictability. Affordable wireless service isn't a perk. It's a difference. And listeners, if you don't believe me, you can check it out at tmobile.com/switch.
Best mobile network based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. Price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Based on HarrisX billing snapshots from Q3 21 to Q4 25 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. For more details, see harrisx.com/T-Mobile-bills.
High energy bills? Your HVAC system could be the reason. Save up to $2,000 on a new HVAC system with Columbus Worthington Air. Smart homeowners know an old air conditioner can cost you more every month. Don't let it drain your wallet. Upgrade to efficient, reliable comfort with payment options that fit your budget. Backed by our exceptional service guarantee. Columbus Worthington Air and Bryant Heating and Cooling. Whatever it takes. Visit cwaohio.com/radio for details, terms, and conditions. License number 47543.
Well, Lorenzo, the pitch looked good.
Yeah, so green.
USA keeper was decent enough.
Didn't have much to do.
99 minutes.
Not a single goal. Well, Bet365 sure came through, though. I bet $10 and get $365 in bonus bets just for signing up.
At least someone scored.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
I'm Jeff Hogan. I've been a journalist at 10 TV for more than 20 years. I moved back to Columbus with my beautiful wife and our 2 amazing daughters and our golden retriever, Harley. This community brought me back because this is where I feel connected. Where my daughters were born, this is my home. And that is to say, I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. What happens here affects us all. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it doesn't sit still. It moves. It moves you to act, to verify, to volunteer, to speak up or lend a hand. It moves your mind by challenging assumptions and offering new perspectives. It moves you forward by giving you the information to make decisions and thrive where you live. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
Wildlife around the globe needs help. And when you help protect them, you become a friend of the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance.
Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again.
Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you for helping protect wildlife around the globe. Without you, there's no them. Learn more at sdzwa.org/friend.
Your favorite fan shows are available as a podcast. What a concept. And don't miss exclusive podcast content like Austin and Byrne. Listen on your schedule from anywhere in the world. Available wherever you get your podcasts. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunday's looking pretty nice all across central Ohio today. We're going to have some pretty comfortable temperatures moving into the later parts of this afternoon before warming into the mid-80s. But tomorrow, summer starts making itself very apparent with highs pushing into the upper 80s and the chance for a few afternoon thunderstorms possible. I'm your 10 Weather Impact meteorologist, Lily Aldrich, with 97.1 The Fan.
There's nothing Bo Bishop can't do well, except find competent co-hosts. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. 30 hours of live Memorial coverage? Yes, please. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday, live at the Memorial Tournament.
Presented by the Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. And sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
All right, so one of the drawbacks of working in your hometown is that like a lot of people know you. It's like a good thing and a bad thing. Like, you know, like the people who you knew growing up like know you now in like this kind of space.
Right.
And so one of my cousins actually came up to me and was saying hello, and I introduced you guys to my cousin. He came through. And so he took when I wasn't even paying attention, but he took a selfie and then put it in the cousins group chat. And so now there is a debate of my brother and my cousin trying to explain to each other what is TLC. my brother is like, yo, TLC is talking about his cousins, and they're coming into town. They're going to the zoo, and one of my other cousins goes like, who's he talking? Like, who's that? Who's TLC? And so there's a whole lot of weird discussion going on with it. Anyway,
what's the T stand for in the group? TLC. Like the R.
10 or 11 care?
No, like it's Left Eye and Chili, but what's the T?
TLC.
Do you not know? Do you guys? You guys are. You were asking I always forget wrong you guys person. Are in
Lucy
your,
Left Eye Lopez.
In your 20s.
T-Boz.
Yeah, T-Boz, Left Eye and Chili, right?
Tion Watkins.
Yes.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez, not Lucy, and Rosanda Chili Thomas.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Waterfalls.
Is Chili married to Eddie George? Do I have that correct?
Is she?
That's crazy.
No, he's married to somebody. Oh, is he married to someone from SWV?
This is great radio, by the way.
I know. All right, crank up the music. We're doing the championships. Are you smart? No, I can't continue until I have this. Actually, I'm going to have to because, yep, SWV.
There we go.
Eddie George is married to somebody from there. So, we enter 4th and 5th grade for Dylan Gonzalez. Are You Smarter Than 5th Grader Football Edition Championship. Jacob Reimer went earlier in the show with Tyler Danberg as his help, and he made it through 4th grade college, and then he got stumped.
That was at 11:30, if you want to go back and listen or watch.
That's correct. Dylan Gonzalez makes it to 4th grade with 2 lifelines left. He's got the copy, where he's got to submit Isaiah's answer no matter what it is, or he's got to save after he gets an incorrect answer. Isaiah can swoop in and save him. So the fact that you made it this far with 2 lifelines left, that's pretty good. All right, you ready?
Yep.
And I should probably look up the answer to this because I forgot to.
Jiminy Christmas.
Shoot, I twisted up a bunch of your questions. I meant to ask you one of these questions, too.
This is unbelievable.
All right, 4th grade college. How many FBS schools play in the state of Ohio?
Oh, my gosh. FBS. All right, so we got all the MAC schools that need to be accounted for.
Bringing back the MAC into this.
Let me think out loud. We got.
Well, you know it's not Buffalo. It's there in New York.
We got OU. We got Miami. Is that it?
Here, I'll write them down for you. That'll be nice. OU. I said, how many FBS schools play in the state of Ohio?
Are those all the ones in the MAC? I know outside of the MAC we got Cincinnati and Ohio State, of course.
Your current total is 4, just because I don't need you to name all of them one by one, but just so
yes,
because your answer is a number.
How many?
Yes.
So
How
many is
you're
there?
currently at 4, just so we can keep track of your tally.
We got Bowling Green. How did I forget about them? Toledo. Man. So we're up to 6 now.
Dylan has currently named 6 schools.
How many?
He has not submitted this as a final answer, but his current tally is at 6.
Okay, so I said OU, Miami, Cincinnati, Ohio State, Bowling Green, Toledo. Bowling Green, does Bowling Green have another rival that's not Toledo that I'm not thinking of? I'm struggling. Now I'm thinking about it geographically. There's none south of OU. Are there any Ohio teams in the eastern part of the state that are FBS? No.
Hurry it up.
Let's submit 6, and then if we get it wrong, we hope Isaiah Jacob can save us.
Dylan Gonzalez submits 6. The question is, 4th grade college, how many FBS schools play in the state of Ohio? He answers 6. You need Isaiah Jacob to save you.
Dang it.
Isaiah, I'm not telling you how many he is missing. So it's up to you to swoop in here.
So I got out a piece of paper and I started writing when Dylan was talking. So I don't even know if I have all the ones that Dylan said because I was trying to think for myself while he was doing it. So the ones that I have, and we'll see which of these Dylan I don't even know which ones Dylan got. So but I have more than 6, which is good. I've got Bowling Green, I've got Toledo, I've got Miami, I've got OU, I've got Ohio State, I've got Kent State, I've got UC, I've got Bowling Green. So that puts me at 8. But
did you say Bowling Green twice?
Yeah, he did.
Did I say BG twice?
He said that first.
Oh, no. Okay. I was feeling really confident at 8, but now we get to 7, and I don't know if there is 7. I'm trying to think if he said any other ones. The only other one that I have is Akron. The Zips. So, did I say all the ones that Dylan said?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus, you added Kent State and Akron.
Okay, perfect. I don't think
your tally is at 8.
I think 8 is going to be my answer. I can't think of any more than 8. I wish I could use Bowling Green twice. That way I could get to 9. But I feel like 8 is going to be good enough.
Dang yourself. Isaiah Jacobs swoops in for the save.
This shows you how pressure-packed this game is because I am a Kent State alum.
Are you serious?
Forgot about him. Just didn't even mention him. Like I should know all about the wagon wheel rivalry. Didn't mention Kent State. Akron should have been the next one after that.
Yeah, because they're right there.
What am I doing?
It is
crazy.
It's way harder in your position than in mine, Dylan. Because I get the whole time in silence to think.
Oh, man.
You would have for sure been able to get them all if you were
but
over here.
But I should have at least thought about where I got my college degree from. Like, what is going on?
You would think I would have expected you to name that before you even named Ohio State.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Thank you, Isaiah.
This is 4th grade NFL.
Okay.
Gotta be honest. This is either like you know it or you don't, and it's immediate. And I will be generous with this one. Also, I wanted to ask this of Jacob Reimer, but I screwed it up and got him twisted anyway. 4th grade NFL.
I got robbed, Isaiah.
Isaiah will know what this means, by the way. So all you have left is your copy.
Okay.
What does 12 personnel mean?
It's 1 running back, 2 tight ends.
Correct. Would you have gotten that? See? And that is why I should have asked Jacob Reimer, who just confessed that he would not have gotten that.
And if you're Ohio State with 2 future first-round wide receivers, you will use 14 personnel anyway. We'll digress.
And you know what?
You guys are just saying numbers to me.
I accidentally asked that to the person who works on a radio show with Tyvis Powell. Of course, you know what that means. All right. 5th grade college.
Okay, here we go.
So you have beaten Jacob Reimer, just to be clear.
Yes.
5th grade.
With my questions.
Yes. On accident. You still have your copy.
Okay.
So that means that Isaiah is submitting the answer for you. In 2016, these 2 schools played a football game in the infield of Bristol Motor Speedway. In 2016, these 2 schools played a football game in the infield of Bristol Motor Speedway.
I know the Reds and Braves just played a baseball game.
They did.
I want to say it would only make sense if Tennessee was one of the teams. Who did they play? And I want to say it would probably be a non-conference opponent. What is a random... I don't know.
So
For the sake of...
If they miss this, then we tie.
No, I still have my copy.
Yeah, he's already beaten.
That's why I said they.
Don't rely on that copy. Too heavy here, Dylan.
we're in 5th grade college.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
He beat you.
I'm going to go with a school during that time that, to me, played random non-conference games is Virginia Tech. So I'm going to go with Tennessee and Virginia Tech.
I mean, I think that's a very good guess.
All right. First of all, bold move, Cotton, because you didn't use your lifeline, and that copy lifeline can only be used before you submit an answer.
Oh, okay. No.
You are answering the final question with the copy still on the table because you are 100% correct.
Yes, let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
My
Just pulled that one out of thin air.
And I will say, Dylan, I would have said Tennessee, West Virginia, because I was thinking the same thing with the area, so you 100% saved yourself.
You guys might win this game.
Yes, let's do it.
This is a load of barnacles.
And I just realized, actually, you know what? I didn't know this in real time when I was making these questions. Isaiah has a geographical advantage on this one.
What?
I'm just telling you, okay? In 2011, the Colts executed their suck for luck season while Peyton Manning sat out the entire year with a neck injury. Who led the team in starts at quarterback that season?
You know what?
Oh, my goodness.
I think I know the answer to this, but to be safe, I'll give Isaiah Jacob the glory, and we will go ahead and use the copy.
Now, you don't just get to peek out his work. You have to submit. So if you know this and he doesn't, you blew the game.
I picked Isaiah
This
Jacob.
is crazy.
I'm throwing him the alley-oop.
All right.
And we're hoping that he can finish it off.
Oh, no.
All right, final question, final lifeline. I'll read it to you again, Isaiah. Dylan just completely threw the grenade in your lap. What are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
Even though he said he thinks he knows it. In 2011, the Colts executed their suck for luck season while Peyton Manning sat out the entire year with a neck injury. Who led the team in starts at quarterback that season?
I lived in Indy for 5 years, and I worked at the Fan in Indy. So if I get this wrong, this is going to completely ruin all my time there. I believe it was Curtis Painter.
That was going to be my guess.
You beat me.
Let's go, Isaiah. You guys chastised me for not picking Tyler Danberg. Rolled with Isaiah. We got a track record.
Actually, you know what?
We did it again.
Yeah, there is egg all over Tyler Danberg's face right now, to be completely honest with you, because you two just won that thing. I mean, you had the ringer of all ringers and still lost.
Yeah.
You know what?
You gave him my questions. You have said this multiple times that this meant to be for Jacob.
But you weren't going to get the 12 personnel question. That was only going to make your life harder. And would you have gotten the? You said Troy Smith and Justin Zwick. You would have gotten that. Okay, that one was supposed to be yours. But you got the.
I would have gotten the MAC schools without using anything.
The question that you got instead on accident was the Bedlam question. You got that, so it was fine.
Okay, that's whatever.
So
whatever.
In the alternate universe, I would have swapped Oklahoma State rivalry name for Justin Zwick and Troy Smith.
Okay.
So that leveled it out.
All right.
Just. Hey, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
They beat the
Dylan,
other
good
one.
job.
Yep.
Good job.
Yes.
All right, one more segment here at Muirfield Village. Keep it here. 2 minutes, 97.1 The Fan.
Get Eco.
Hey, Aaron, I'm enjoying this. I think we're going to win. I like it when we get together with our customers like this. What do you mean? Well, we're enjoying the game. They're enjoying the game. We're all enjoying the game together. I invented a song about it. Let's hear it. Like a sports team, we train really hard like a sports team. We're always on guard, we save you money. We're really funny. Team up with Eco, you'll think, oh, hooray! Like a sports team, we are on your side like a sports team. We don't run and hide, we save you money. We're really funny. Team up with Eco, you'll think, oh, hooray! That was really good. When you get Eco, you're getting the winning team.
Get Eco.
ECO.
All-star plumbers, all-star electricians, and every possible star HVAC technicians.
Call us when you need us, everyone. Go to geteco.com.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney.
This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-0000. That's 800-791-0000.
Good afternoon, I'm Jacob Reimer. All golfers are out on the course, and the chase to shake Jack Nicklaus's hand is officially underway in the final round of the Memorial Tournament. JT Poston is the favorite to get that coveted handshake. After a 369, Poston started the final round at 12 under par. He's still at that mark as he's even through his first 2 holes in the final round. Poston has 3 shots clear of Ryan Gerard at 9 under. Sam Burns is 1 shot back of him at 8 under. Also out on the course right now, Rory McIlroy is trying to climb up the leaderboard. The 2-time reigning Masters champion is 5 under through his first 6 holes today. He's alone in 6th place, still 6 shots back. Once again, chasing JT Poston at 12 under par. You can catch the final round action on 10 TV starting at 2:30. This Memorial Tournament leaderboard update is sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Tee off towards a more personal banking experience at BMI Federal Credit Union. Your CBUS top picks, best credit union for 8 years in a row. Visit BMIFCU.org. This is The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The radio couldn't contain us, so we've taken over YouTube. Catch Morning Juice weekday mornings at 6 by searching 971 The Fan. Do it. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday, live from the Memorial.
Presented by the Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. And sponsored by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Visit pausebeforeyouplay.org.
I got to be honest with you. For a radio show that has a hard out, I kind of don't know when 1:40 will be.
I'm actually trying to find something for you.
Yeah, is there like a clock that we can pull up on a certain website? Because there is a chance. I mean, there's always a chance of this, to be honest with you. It's just a much more likely chance today that we might be mid-sentence talking about who knows what, and it just fires to
there you go.
Reds baseball. Thank you.
Look at you.
The Reds are coming up after us, right?
Yes, they are in St. Louis.
Are they? I'm not allowed to talk about that because then the over will hit.
Well, you've already mentioned them 2 other times.
No, I didn't.
Or you at least mentioned the city of St. Louis.
I mentioned it once.
We can tease that the
Is that like my whole personality is just talking about, hey, I used to work in St. Louis?
Like, according to T-Bone, it is. Oh, I just gave you a
I kid, Cole.
There are...
Are we technically a bigger market than St. Louis?
No.
No?
But we're a better market because we talk football in the fall, not random Cardinals free agency.
I'm sure they did in the days of the Rams. They're probably bitter.
Oh yeah, no, they are. And Mizzou wasn't offering them. See, now I'm living up to the reputation. I didn't even want to do that, to be honest with you. Hey, the 2 most important parts of comedy are unexpected and well timed. Isaiah Jacob, gold star for you. Are you two still mad at me for taking Isaiah to the concert, not you two?
I'm over it.
Like I said, I went to the Common Man School of Social Interaction. I would have liked an invite, so I could have turned you down and been like, I don't want to go, but thanks for asking. That's what I wanted.
But are you the type of person who like wants the invite so you can say no and will throw a fit and be like, well, why didn't you invite me?
I'm a very much it's the thought that counts type of person when it comes to certain things. So it would have just been thoughtful for you to ask me, especially after I offered you Luke Combs' Buckeye, or it wasn't Buckeye Country Superfest technically, but he was out the shoe.
That's actually crazy, Cole.
That is. It's a little rough. Well, just let it be known that I won't be inviting you or asking you if you want tickets for anything ever again.
Isaiah, the things I do for you, son. Come on. Let me ask you.
Yeah, you just declared him your son.
Nah, just saying words. Look, man, we got like 5 minutes left. We're just saying words, to be honest with you. That's all we're doing at this point. No, I don't. I gotta like whisper this because I don't want people out there to hear this.
Oh my goodness!
I swear to God. Now I lived. Great, this is gonna turn into me talking about St. Louis again. I have lived in Dublin, Ohio, for all but 2 years of my life. I will not tell you where I lived those other 2 years, just to be clear. But all but 2 years of my life, I have lived in, not just like in Columbus. I lived in Dublin. I swear to God, I have not heard Muirfield Village called Jack's Place until I started working in media. It's always Muirfield.
Really?
And then I started working here, and then it's Oh, we're going to Jack's place. We're going, like they're friends with him. Like we're going, like you're going to Jack Nicklaus's house.
They have hats of it now.
You own one.
I do. It's in my car. It was between this Titleist one or the Jack's Place one to wear today.
Have I been just like under a rock golf wise, or is that? I swear.
I think you're the fan weather golf fan that we talked about last week.
Of course.
Yes.
And I think I am too. But I mean, I live in Dublin now. I've always known it as Jack's Place, and I've been in this area since 2001.
I grew up in Circleville, Ohio, and I still knew it was Jack's Place.
But I think for us, it's like constantly saying the Memorial, Muirfield, Jack's Place is just another phrase we can throw out there referring to this place so we don't get so repetitive.
Yeah. I think because I lived in Dublin / live in Dublin, I think that's where it's like the landmark locally is just Muirfield to me.
Okay.
Where it's like, hey, we're going to like. I don't know. You don't have to be going to the Memorial Tournament to be in the neighborhood of Muirfield. And so it's like, that'd be really weird if you were just like, it's the middle of December and it's like.
Living in the neighborhood of Muirfield must be nice.
Yes. You see, what I didn't
I wish.
know.
You kidding me, dude? Hey, if you live on hole 7 or hole 8, invite me over.
Bo and Dom gave like a good history lesson throughout the week on Bishop and Friends about how, like, if it wasn't for this place, Dublin wouldn't have blown up when it did.
Yeah.
They're not saying it wouldn't have.
That's a good point.
But like that's what made it like the next suburb up, and it like blew up. And then like let's just be honest, when we're mentioning wealthier areas around Columbus, Dublin's one of the first ones you bring up, and this place has a lot to do with it.
And then we were talking a couple of weeks ago about how like Bridge Park,
yes,
which oh my goodness,
I mean that wouldn't be there. I mean,
what a development that is,
right?
But in terms of just like now, that's like the hot spot for all things Memorial Tournament. And I think north of Nashville. I know they played last year. I'm pretty sure they played last night.
Yeah,
too. So I wish I were there to see Evan and the gang doing their thing. But
I went out there Friday.
The closing of the Bogey Inn is what it kind of elevated
that too. Yeah.
Bridge Park into becoming the next spot, which is not. It's not that close, but it's not. It's Dublin to Dublin, so it's not far.
Yeah,
but
I think they do a good job embracing it, though, and the actual event scene there, I think, is pretty great. They do a good job setting up for the Memorial.
Real quick, JT Poston, they are 3 holes in, and he has a bogey. He just bogeyed, and Sam Burns just birdied. So now it's a 2-shot lead.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Closing
11
the gap.
under to 9 under.
Cole, do you want to give us a tennis update before we go?
Yes. So Alexander Zverev, where it's kind of like now or never for him in terms of winning slams because the fortunate. Well, there you go. He's up 4-1 in the 5th set. So it's looking like he's finally going to get one.
I think I jinxed Rory in my update because
Reimer didn't like the tennis talk, clearly.
Anyway.
He's now at 4 under, and he was at 6. So I think he doubled a par 5, which is not Rory-like.
No.
Well, Scotty's right here. Scotty, do you have any tennis bets going on today?
No.
That's disappointing.
He was going. He must have took the under if the tennis bets are already dead today. But JT Poston 11 under. Sam Burns has crept into second place. He's 2 under on the day, 9 under on the tournament, and then he's replaced Ryan Gerard, who has dropped down to 3rd place. He is 8 under, who is even on the day.
How's your top 20 parlay looking, Reimer?
I have no idea. I got it. Ludwig Oberg is, I think, really hurting me right now. He's 1 under for his round, T28, so he's got some room. I think he's still 2 shots out of the top 20, so we'll see. It'll be interesting.
How do you feel about Wyndham Clark?
I like him. He's okay. He's a nice guy.
We got 30 seconds to kill. How do you feel about J.J. Spawn?
Well, okay. He wasn't a nice guy last year when he had some he made some damage at Oakmont and like breaking a locker. And I was there at Quill Hollow when he threw his club at a T-Mobile sign, which is one of his sponsors. But he seems to have gotten into a better space as he won last week. So he's playing well right now.
All right, assuming this clock is correct, we got to go. We appreciate you. Live from the Memorial, 97.1 The Fan.
We're known for 3 things: games, conversation, and Common Man yelling about things only he cares about. The Fan.